What's up, guys? Young Bucks, Old Goats, episode 52. Let me bring a couple of my boys on from Hialeah, my bro. Hialeah, comic bro. What's up, dog?
What's up, dude? What's up, Randy?
You're in the darkness out there, right,
I'm gonna
tonight,
turn
huh?
the light.
No, it's cool. I like it, man. It's cool. No. Don't worry.
No, dude, it's too dark, man. I can't fucking see anything.
When we get to the dark moments of tonight's episode, we'll ask you to shut off the lights. All right,
good.
and from the lands to the south, the Tank. What's up, dog?
What's up, Tank?
Yep.
Cheers, fellas.
Cheers.
All right, sort of to set the table for everybody out there tonight, we're going to do our usual NFL picks. We're going to review last week's picks real quick, the record and our locks, which I did keep track of this week, guys. And then we're going to get into the 60s, man. We're going to do some time travel, and we're going to go back to the 60s. I know Hialeah, he knows all about that because I think he's the only guy that was alive. What year are you born?
69.
In the summer of, is that the summer of love?
The spring of 69.
You strike me as somebody who maybe would have been a hippie, or no? What do you think?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think I probably would have.
Or at least you would have hung out with them.
Yeah, I would have hung out a lot. Yeah, exactly. I don't know if I would have been a full-flown one.
All right, so that's sort of what's on the table tonight. NFL picks, and then we're gonna hit the 60s. So much shit happened in the 60s. We'll get into it.
Let's get into it.
Yeah. But first, let's get this NFL stuff out of the way. We'll try to bang through that, if I could say that, and then we will hit the 60s running. And last week, let's see.
Horrible week.
Ooh, Hialeah is slipping down to the pack.
Wow.
He had a tough time last week, 6-8 for week 6.
I thought it was worse, actually. I thought it was a lot worse. So
yeah,
okay.
I think you salvaged something in the late
the Monday games.
Yeah, you were 2-0 on the last two games, which helped you.
Me. That saved me. I would have been 4-10.
Yeah. But still pretty good for the year, 541 percentage. That's not bad.
And I got the lock. I believe I got my lock. So
yes, I got all the locks. You did hit them. We all hit our locks.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, let me just do it right now. Locks of the week. I got the Cardinals over the Cowboys. I hit that. Hialeah hit on the Steelers. That was beforehand it wasn't easy, but the game was easy.
Yeah.
And even Tank.
Dude, I told you it was a lock, bro. 24-0. Come on, bro.
I misspelled something. He nailed the Finns over the Jets. So 3-0 on the locks. And let's see. I had a pretty good week, man. I hit 9 and 5.
Dude, you kicked ass.
Yeah, so I'm at 51 and 33. I'm feeling pretty good about myself. I think I might start gambling. I don't know.
No.
And then there's not much to say about this. The Tank at 6-8 again, I think. So he's consistent. He's always 6-8. I think you've been 6-8 every week. So
yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
A couple more balls go your way, you can start turning that shit around, dude.
I think so.
Yeah. So let's see if you can do that now. By the way, the guy who I get his picks from, I'm competing with this guy too. I want to beat him. He was 7-7 last week. He is Joe. Why can't I always get this guy named Giglio? Joe Giglio. He's from like the New Jersey area. He was 7-7, and he was on the year 50, 39, and 2.
Okay.
So I'll take that off.
We're pretty close. You're pretty close to him.
Yeah. Joe Giglio. All right. So let me pull up the games.
Let's get it started
over here. So what's up with you guys, man? How you guys doing this week? Everything good with you guys?
Chilling. I was just watching Behind the Curve. It's a documentary about the flat Earth. I was watching that with my wife, and I got a little sidetracked and lost track of time watching that.
So are you a flat earther now?
Hell no, dude. Freaking people are weird, man. Freaking psychos. They all seem like they have a little screw loose.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
No way, bro.
Way.
My thing with the flat earthers is they always ask, why, bro?
Yeah.
Why do you think they would lie to us about this?
Yeah. Well, who's behind it?
And
Who's
why?
And why?
What benefit?
You know, why also?
Yeah.
That's what I just said, I think. Didn't I say that?
Yeah, you only said it 4 times.
I'm emphasizing the why.
Exactly, because you know what? I don't know why. I just don't know why.
Yeah.
Why?
All right, guys. Let's get into it. First game I have here is well, we can't pick this game. Anybody saw the game Thursday? Eagles Giants?
No. I
What
just
a
saw
game.
the highlights. I saw the highlights.
Dude, how bad are the Eagles, dude, that they just barely
beat the
beat
Giants.
the Giants?
It's not that they had to make up 11 points just to freaking eke out the win, dude. It's not like they were up and the Giants came back on them. They had to freaking make a hell of a comeback.
Terrible. That division used to be a powerhouse division. Now it's a shit house.
Yeah.
All right. My sheet may not be exactly like this one, but actually kind of is. The first game I have on my slate here is the Detroit Lions at the Atlanta Falcons. The Falcons are favored by 2.5 points. I heard that there's a potential house cleaning coming to Atlanta. I don't know how far that's going to go. If that's going to, I don't know who the hell's going to take Ryan or Julio with all those contracts that they have. But I've been hearing rumors about that. You want to take this one first, Hialeah?
Yeah, man. I'm going to go Detroit. I'm going Detroit. Even though the Falcons came back last week and actually played very good against the Vikings, I'm taking Detroit. No other reason. I'm going with Detroit.
Okay. I like the Falcons in this one. And that's my lock of the week. No, just kidding. I don't like Detroit on the road, even though I've picked against them on the road and they've won. And maybe the Falcons get a little something going. This Giglio guy, by the way, he picks the Lions too, so he agrees with you. What do you think, Tank?
Dude, I'm thinking Falcons, bro. You know, they're getting momentum. That house cleaning is going to do them good. And Ron Mexico, bro.
Ron Mexico. Okay, I know you're a proponent of Ron Mexico, so yeah, that makes sense. Another one of your favorite teams, Tank, and I'm going to let you go first on this one. The Cleveland Browns are favored by 3.5 points at the Cincinnati Bengals. Cleveland Browns, we all started believing they got smacked in the mouth by the Steelers last week.
All right.
What do you think?
So you're gonna let me think?
I'm going to let you go first.
You're not gonna do it, bro. Anime. All the way, Browns.
I knew you would say that. I'm gonna go back to not trusting the Browns anymore, and I know the Bengals are just 1-4-1, but they've been in some pretty close games. So I'm gonna take those 3.5 points and say the Bengals keep it closer or even win that game. Baker Mayfield is heavily bruised, by the way. Sorry.
I'm gonna go with you. I think man, the Browns are just a fucking mess, bro. They're not. I'm not a believer in them. I think they are gonna, even though he's hurt, I think they're gonna run the ball like crazy this week. I hope so, because I got Hunt in a few leagues.
Chubb's out.
No, but Hunt. I got Hunt.
Yeah. No, I'm just reminding people that Chubb's out as well.
So I'm gonna go.
Hunt's gonna rack it up.
Yeah, I think the Bengals keep it close.
All right. Cool. Next up, we got the Steelers. They're not even on the screen. There they are. Steelers. This is a tasty game right here. 2 undefeateds, right? We got the Steelers at 5-0, and they're favored by 2 points at the Tennessee Titans. Ryan Tannehill still balling. check this out, guys. He's made 16 regular season starts, set for the Titans now at this point. So that's a whole season under his belt as the Titans starting quarterback for Ryan Tannehill. 70% completion percentage, 4,000 yards, 35 touchdowns, 8 picks. That's MVP caliber play, kind of under the radar, really, though, if you think about it. I gotta go Titans. They're undefeated. They're at home. Tannehill's at the height of his powers, if he ever had any. So, prove me wrong, Pittsburgh.
Dude, I'm with you, man. I saw a comparison between Tannehill and Mahomes for the last year, comparing the games, and they're neck to neck.
Isn't that crazy?
That's how good he's been playing, bro.
And I have to say, Mahomes, fantasy-wise, I've had him, so I know very well, kind of a little bit human for what he was doing probably the 16 games prior to that.
Definitely, as well as Lamar Jackson, bro. If you drafted both those guys, dude, wait on a quarterback in fantasy, man.
Ryan Tannehill was on a lot of waiver wires, dude.
Dude, I picked him up in my main league like 2 weeks ago, and I used him last week, and he won the game for me. Yep. He won it for me. I'm going Titans as well. They did lose Taylor Lewan, which is huge, but I'm going. I know the Steelers lost Bush on defense, although their defense is still stacked. Somebody's got to lose the last 2 unbeatens. I'm dying to watch this game. And you know what? You cannot say that the Titans are all Henry, man, because Tannehill's been doing it, bro. I'm going Titans.
Pretty nice to have Henry back there.
Yeah.
So we will see something with that. He's missing that tackle, like you said. So that was the times when Tannehill was at his worst down here in Miami, was when there was a lot of pressure on him and stuff. So, maybe we see something different. Who knows? But I got to go with him until you prove me wrong. This dude picks the Steelers, by the way, Giglio. What are you thinking here, Tank?
I don't know. I'm thinking you went 9-5 last week. That guy went 7-7. I'm going Titans, bro.
I mean, dude, that's the best strategy. Just copy my picks.
Exactly.
I'm nailing them.
We're gonna be fine. We just gotta agree with Randy.
Yeah.
That's the motto. Agree with Randy.
But that's not gonna happen because I went first, so now somebody else can go first. All right. Next up, we have the Panthers at the Saints. The Saints are favored by 7.5 points here at home. I don't know what's up with Michael Thomas. Dude, that seems like a lot of points. I don't know. You guys go first. You guys go first.
Go ahead, Tank.
I'm going Panthers, dude. That seems like a lot of points.
I'm going Panthers as well. That's a lot of points. Thomas has his hamstring now. It seems like this is a lost year for him, man. It seems like it's a this or it's a that or it's a suspension. I'm going Panthers. It's a divisional game as well. So, yeah, Panthers.
I'm with you. McCaffrey's still out. But, the guy's been filling in nicely. What is it, Davis?
Yeah. McCaffrey, hopefully, please, McCaffrey, come back next Thursday night, man. I need you back on my team, man.
That's kind of what they're targeting, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we're all on board with the Panthers. Next up, I have the Buffalo Bills at 4-2 at the putrid, stinking New York Jets at 0-6. 12.5 points for the Bills. You want to go first, Hialeah?
Yeah, dude, I'm taking the Bills. It's a freaking ton of points, but the Jets are that bad. Are they going to go 0-16? We will see, because even now their number one option on offense, Jamison Crowder, their only highlight, their bright spot on offense, he might be out. So let's see what happens. But I'm going Bills.
All right. Yeah, me too, dude. Usually you say, damn, 12.5. That's a lot of points. That may not be enough points. I don't know at what point I'd be thinking, maybe I'll take the Jets. Maybe at 24 points, I'd be like, maybe I take the Jets. But, I think they should be able to score a couple touchdowns at least ahead of these guys. Dude, we shut them out. The Miami Dolphins We shut them out. First shutout in the NFL this year. I don't know if people knew that. So, we're not like a vaunted defense. The Bills will have no problem with these bums. And I got a conspiracy theory for you. The Jets have not fired Adam Gase because they need his assistance in securing the top pick.
Dude, that's an excellent conspiracy theory. I fucking love it. I love it.
Tank, what do you got?
I'm going to go, I don't know, the 12 is a lot of points.
Most of the time, yes.
Nah, Bills, bro. Lock of the week.
Dude, I love the evolution of this show. Look at Tank now. He's talking, damn, 12 is a lot of points. He's giving his I love this, bro. Look at Tank, dude. He's not a rookie anymore. He's not a rookie.
He's coming along, dude. And that actually should have been my lock of the week. Now that I think of it, that's probably, we'll see. I'll have to pick up another one.
I had another one, but I went with this one.
All right.
That's your lock of the week? That's your lock of the week, Tank?
That's my lock.
Yep.
All right.
He's locked in with that one. All right. Next up, we've got the Andy Dalton-led Cowboys at 2-4. And they're on the road at the 1-5 football team from Washington. The Cowboys are favored by 3 points. I gotta think, dude, that the Cowboys are going to be able to muster this up. I don't feel strongly about it, but I'm going to go for the Cowboys to cover those 3 points. They got to get those receivers making plays. I don't understand how between Gallup and Amari Cooper and CeeDee Lamb, who looks like that guy could be a stud, how they haven't been able to get like those guys involved enough, dude. I don't know. All those guys are boomer bust, right?
Yeah, dude. As well as Ezekiel. Zeke is the same way. He's boomer bust, man. And all the fumbles.
Yeah.
How does that not work, man? Even the backup tight end they got, David Schultz, he's been balling, man. Get that guy the ball. And with that said, I'm going Washington.
Do you think the game has passed McCarthy by?
That's a great point.
I'm not saying it's true though. You got to ask that question though, right?
It just seems like there's a lot of turmoil behind the scenes on that team, bro. Just with Jerry Jones. And they're calling out coaches now. Yeah, dude, I'm sorry. I can't go with the boys. I'm going Washington. And, dude, I'm going to go out on a limb. That's my fucking pick of the week. I'm going Washington over the Cowboys.
Oh, my God.
Dude, that is a risky one, bro.
That's a controversial.
Balls to the wall, bro. That's my lock of the week, bro. Fuck it.
All right, dude. Fuck, man. That's ballsy, bro.
Fuck it.
It's either ballsy or dumb. We'll find out next week.
What you cracking open, bro?
Oh, this is my side drink. I drink a little soda water, club soda on the side when I'm drinking the whiskey.
Hey, we got our first fantasy question.
All right, let's hit it, bro.
Let's do it.
We're all about giving bad fantasy advice. And
look at those stats.
What do we got here? Should I trade Allen Robinson and get Tyreke Hill? It's a full PPR. Now, I have Allen Robinson, so I know him well. He's been serviceable, usually gets you double digits, but he hasn't been – I think he had one kind of breakout game that he got me like close to 30. I'm less familiar with Tyreek's number, so maybe Tank can fill me in on that, or maybe Hialeah, what's your feeling on this?
Go ahead, Tank.
Tyreke Hill has a touchdown per game so far.
Every game he's had a touchdown, or he's just averaging a touchdown per game?
No, yeah, he's had one every game.
No, he didn't score last week. I know.
Oh, okay, yeah, I don't see that one. Yeah, I don't see that.
I know he didn't score because I was going against him, and thank God he didn't score because I was able to win because he didn't score.
Well, he has 4 touchdowns in the season. He has 286 yards in the season. And Robinson has 421 yards.
Wow.
but
So the
only
yards
2
are-
touchdowns.
The yards are comparable.
Yeah.
No. Robinson has an advantage on the yards.
On the
I
yards by a lot.
I say trade for Tyreke. It's just a bet. I like the better quarterback. Even though Tyreke laid an egg last week, he's got big games coming up. And Allen Robinson is kind of limited, man. Tyreke is gonna be you just the ceiling is higher with Tyreke, in my opinion.
Yeah, I really, to be honest, I hate to give this kind of answer. I think we're splitting hairs here because yes, Tyreek Hill's a more talented receiver. There's more mouths to feed in Kansas City, especially now you got Le'Veon Bell. You got some other talented receivers there. You got Hilaire, the other running back. There's a lot of mouths to feed going around.
Mm-hmm.
Mahomes runs for some touchdowns every once in a while. I think Allen Robinson is probably a guy that the Bears rely on more, so he may get by production similar value. Somebody's popping wheelies on a motorcycle somewhere.
Dude, I live right next to the freaking freeway, dude, and that's just people getting on the freeway on 75, and they just freaking. That's all the time, dude. You just hear them.
So Connor Nero 15, dude. I would. Yeah, that's tempting, dude. I have Allen Robinson. If somebody offered me Tyreek Hill, I'd probably fucking want to do it. But
What gets you more points in fantasy? Touchdowns or yardage?
They both. The thing about
Catches.
Allen Robinson, he might be more consistent week to week, but you're gonna get a monster week out of Tyreek here and there. That's what you're gonna have to play with.
Right. I would just stay with Robinson.
That's fair. That's fair. I don't think there's a wrong answer.
The
Sorry,
REC.
we're gonna be more unanimous.
That's how many times they've caught the receives.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's worth a point every time.
Okay. Robinson has
Touchdowns.
35 in the season, and Tyreek has 19.
Wow.
He's getting the volume. Does it show you targets? TGT?
No.
No? Okay, that's how many times they've thrown the ball to him, which that's important. That means they're going to him.
Going with those statistics, dude, it's skewing towards Allen Robinson, ain't it?
It's true what Randy says.
It's the mouths to feed in Kansas City, and they're just Robinson is a big part,
Yeah.
The Bears lose Robinson, that's a big deal. The Chiefs lose Tyreek, yes, it's a big deal, but they got other shit they can do, I would stay put probably, dude. But,
yeah, I think that's what? You've changed my mind. You're right.
But at the same token, I can't blame you if you really want to do it,
Yeah.
I'm a flip-flopper, dude. What can I say? All right, let's go. Let's get back to these picks, and you guys let me know if we get any other questions. All right, where are we at? Tank, you got to pick this Cowboys-Washington game.
Oh, bro. I got to go Cowboys, man. I hate Stephen A. You already know that.
Should I just put you down every week for the Cowboys and every week for the Browns? Just let me know. That way we save some time.
All right, I'll let you know.
Hopefully the Browns play the Cowboys one week, and then we'll force you to make a pick. All right, next up we have the Green Bay Packers, who just they laid a fucking egg, right, last week?
Yeah. Randy, the comment.
Remove the comment?
Yeah.
Remove
I like to see I like to see Tank's reactions.
yeah, for sure. Thank you. So Packers are favored by 3.5 at the Houston Texans.
Yeah, this should have been
Tampa just rocked them last week.
This was gonna be my original lock. I was gonna go with Packers, but yeah. So I got Packers.
All right.
I'm going Packers as well. It's a rebound game. I think they come back strong.
Okay, I'm going the other way, guys. I'm going to take the Texans and those 3.5 points. The Texans have been scoring points, so that has not kind of been their problem. We'll see. My boy Giglio got the Texans too, so he's with me. Next up, This is a big divisional game, 4:00 game. Seattle Seahawks at the Arizona Cardinals. Actually, they moved this game to the 8:00 game, right?
Yeah, they moved it.
Okay, so this is our Sunday night game. I forgot why they moved it.
The Raider game. Give me 1 second, guys.
Yeah, sure. All right, so Seahawks are favored by 3 points. Seahawks are 5-0. The Cardinals are 4-2. Cardinals have been giving us a little bit of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. You know, some games they look great.
Yeah.
Some games they're not really doing it. We got 2 fun quarterbacks to watch play here, Russell Wilson and Kyler Murray. Cardinals are coming off a spanking of the Cowboys. So I got to go Seahawks on the 3 points here. I think they'll be able to cover that. They've shown no signs of letting up. So again, until you prove me wrong, and my boy Giglio agrees with me here too. By the way, what do you got, Tank?
Yeah, I got Seahawks, dude. Russell Wilson has been lights out. Cardinals, they're hit or miss, bro. You know, any other game I probably would have went Cardinals, but I gotta go Seahawks.
Dude, I fucking love it, bro. Check out Tank, bro.
Whoever's tuning in,
the game. Fuck, I love it, Tank. You're into this. I like it.
Dude, I got the little earpiece right here.
Whoever's just tuning in thinks that like he actually knows what he's talking about, probably.
I fucking love it, dude. I'm going Seahawks. This is a great game. But the Cards I don't think are there yet. I think I'm pulling for Seahawks.
Kind of nice that this is the night game now.
Yes. Oh, the reason the game got switched is because the Raiders might not have an offensive line because of COVID and shit. So we'll see.
So what is up with that Raider game right now? Well, we'll get to it in a minute. That's on deck somewhere, right?
Yeah, they moved it to 4:00 because they don't know what's going on. They might have to move this game to Tuesday, maybe. It's Trent Williams, the Raiders' right tackle. I guess he came down with COVID, and because of the proximity, the whole offensive line got sent home. But the tests have been coming back negative, so I think this game is a go.
This is the guy they got from Washington, right?
They got him from New England.
New England, okay.
Last year.
Did he play in Washington ever?
No. He was like a 6th-round pick by the Patriots, and the guy turned out to be like the best left tackle for a year, and the Raiders brought him in, and now he's a right tackle for them.
And the reason that they just wanted to make sure they had an 8:00 game, right? They didn't want to miss out. Okay,
exactly.
Gotcha. All right. So the next game on my slate here is the Jacksonville Jaguars. They are going cross country to face the Los Angeles Chargers, and the Los Angeles Chargers are favored by 6 points. You want to go first, Tank?
Yeah, bro. I don't know. This is the fucking toilet bowl right here.
Pretty much. I mean, you get to see Justin Herbert. That's probably an upside to this game. But yeah, you got combined 2 wins between these guys.
2 wins in fucking
9
11 games.
Kind of looks like your record.
Yeah.
Even your record is better than that. Even your record.
Dude, I don't know. I guess I'll go Jaguars, Florida, man.
All right.
I'm going Chargers.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Chargers at home. That cross country trip, we've talked about it so many times. It's tough either way. So Giglio agrees with that pick too.
Even though it's 6 points, is a lot of points to give, but I'm going Chargers.
Yeah,
Herbert's been playing good, man.
Yep. And before we get to the next pick, we have to talk about Tua. He's been named the starter, and I will go on the record. I've already been on the record. I'll say it again. I am not thrilled about it. I think maybe the national media, maybe some of these other guys playing, like Burrow, Herbert. Is there somebody else that's been playing too? Or is it just those two?
Burrow, Herbert.
The other guy, you guys mentioned this other guy that's like fucking, like his line is bad, so it looks like he's playing bad. He's a new guy.
Yeah, I think that's Joe Burrow.
That's Joe Burrow.
Yeah. Anyways, I just think they're kind of letting fans and the media dictate this thing, or maybe they just had it in their minds. Some people said bye week, but it didn't seem like they had it on their mind because Fitzpatrick was kind of taken by surprise and really disappointed. So maybe they didn't let him in in the loop. But I think why, dude? Fitz is 8-7 on this crap team the last 15 games. You know, we're not going to do anything anyways. Why not let that guy play a little more, let this guy learn a little more, and make sure he's healthy, bring him in later, do the Mahomes plan on him. That's just my 2 cents.
Go. I don't want to always agree with you, but me and you think alike, and it's kind of boring when you always think alike, but I'm in total agreement with you. There was no fucking need to bring in Tua. Let him sit the year, man. Let him bring him in the last 2 or 3 games, if that. Just because it's the bye week and you want to bring him in, dude, they're 3-3. Fitz did not lose this job. The team is following him, dude. There was no reason just to fucking bring in Tua.
It's kind of typical Dolphin shit, though. They do shit like that.
I don't want to agree with you guys, you know?
Don't agree with us.
And don't.
Nah, it's true though. Like 2 weeks ago, you guys changed my mind on it. You know, I wanted him to come in, but it's true. You know, you guys were saying he came off an injury. And dude, the last game, I didn't know that this was the first shutout of the season. Fucking Fitzpatrick, 24-0.
Dude, of the season, I can't remember the last Dolphins shutout, dude. Come on.
It's a rarity.
They're behind Fitz, man. They're behind them.
I get it that it was the Jets, but what a time to rip somebody's heart out, dude. You just had the first shutout of the season. You're riding high.
Breaking, dude. Watching Fitz talk about it, it hurt, man. I felt his pain.
I had some guy tell me today, a couple of days ago, that we're going to the bowl. If we don't, it's not Tua's fault. And I told him, dude, he's coming off an injury, and he said, nah, dude, he's 100%. Trust me.
Maybe he has inside information. We ain't going to the bowl, dude. I can tell you that.
And I've had my friends tell me, dude, he's been doing great in fucking practice, and he's been making these incredible plays. Dude, that's awesome. That doesn't mean he needs to come in right now.
Hey, maybe you keep bringing him in a little bit like you did last week, mop-up roles, games that get out of control. You know, that shit's all about repetition, getting comfortable. Anyways.
There's no rush, bro. There's no fucking rush.
That's what they do in soccer, bro. You know, they have a star, but they play you, bro, the last 2 minutes, bro. The last 2 minutes, they bring you in. Every game, at last 2 minutes, and then eventually, you know, they'll put you in.
Yeah, and who are they playing in 2 weeks or in a week now?
The Rams.
They're not the easiest. Not the easiest.
Aaron Donald, bro.
Yeah, dude. Not the easiest fucking opponent to start your career against. I would have said you fucking should have started him against the Jets if you were going to do this.
Exactly. Fuck the bye week.
All right. We want to move on to other shit. So I think everybody knows how we feel. Chiefs at Broncos. Chiefs are 5-1. Broncos 2-3. This game is at the Broncos. The Chiefs are favored by 9. Anybody want to go first? You want me to take?
I'll take it. I'm going Broncos, man. That's a lot of points, and it's a rival. It's a divisional game. I'm going Broncos. Locke is back, and dude, they went into New England and beat New England, man. Even though they did not score a touchdown, they still won that game. Their defense is playing better. I'm going Broncos.
You're flip-flopping on the Broncos, dude. You told me last week they were bad. Now you're on the Broncos, dude.
Lock made a difference.
All right. Yeah, lock's making a difference, except this is my lock of the week, and it's not Drew Lock. The Chiefs are going to spank that ass, and this is my lock of the week. Kansas City Chiefs will have no problem with those 9 points. That's what I'm saying. So we have to disagree on some things, Hialeah.
Of course.
Tank, what are you feeling on this?
I mean, I don't know. The last 2 games, they haven't really lost by 9 points, but I got the Chiefs, man.
All right. Hialeah, you have not – oh, you already gave a lock of the week. All right. We've all given our locks.
Yeah, he gave the craziest lock.
Yeah, your controversial lock of the week.
I love it, bro. I don't give a crap.
It'll be special if you hit it. All right. Next up, we have – oh – this is juicy, bro. Juicy. The 49ers at the New England Patriots. The New England Patriots playing at home. The return of Jimmy Garoppolo. What Patriot fans are going to look at and say, damn, we should have had this guy, not Cam Newton, who now all of a sudden Cam Newton doesn't look so great. It was easy to look good against the Dolphins. Now people are seeing this team. You know, some people are pushing the panic button on the Patriots. Fuck, this should have been my lock of the week. I like the Niners here, man. I think the wheels are coming off in New England with the COVID. They had all the opt-outs for the COVID. The fucking Broncos beat them. Jimmy Garoppolo's coming back. I'm feeling this for the Niners here. 3 points. It's only 3. They got 3 points. The Patriots are favored by 3 points.
I'm going New England, dude. The Patriots are actually getting a lot of guys back for this game. And they do know Garoppolo. They did lose Mozart, the running back, which is freaking – he's been balling for them. And I think they're going to take Kittles away. New England, that's what they tend to do, take the best player away. Mm-hmm. I'm going New England.
I will remind you, Ayuk is playing well. Deebo Samuel's playing pretty well. They've had – some of the backup running backs have done okay. They're not as shorthanded, but I'm not gonna argue with you. I just want to throw those little things out there. They do have some other guys back.
Of course they do. Tank?
What's up with my boy Sherman?
Old and crusty.
All right. I'll go 49ers.
All right, dude. You're really taking that strategy of taking my picks, I see.
I see that, dude. He's out of your coattails.
I can't blame him, though. Those are pretty good fucking coattails. If you're going to get on some coattails. All right. This game is fucking juicy if it doesn't get taken away from us, too. Right? There's a little juice here. Is there juice here, dude? You tell me as a Raider fan. Tampa Bay at the Raiders. Is there juice when you guys play Tampa Bay and now that you have Gruden, or that's not even important?
That's not even important. I look at it as the Bucks. Originally, I was going to take the Raiders simply for the fact I think the Bucks were up for the Packers last week, and this might be a down game for the Bucks. The Raiders' offensive line, that whole shit with the COVID.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'm still going to go Raiders, man. I think this is a down game for the Bucks. I don't think they're there yet. I believe they signed Antonio Brown, although I don't think he's going to be there for this game.
Correct. He is a Buccaneer.
He's a Buccaneer, which I'm happy with. I'm happy with because he was going to Seattle. I didn't want him to go to Seattle. I think that's more of a shit show in Tampa Bay. I'm going Raiders, man. I'm going with my Raiders.
I didn't even give the line. It's 3 points for Tampa. By the way.
I'm going with the Raiders. I believe their offensive line is going to play. And yeah, dude, I'm going Raider Nation, baby.
All right. I'm going to – woo, Tampa has to go cross country. That's got to be worth something, dude. Fuck it, dude. I'm going to go with you, man. I was going to take Tampa, but that cross country is worth something. And, dude, all of a sudden, Tampa's got a lot of fucking weapons, dude. a
They
lot of
do.
fucking weapons, dude. With Brown, Godwin, Evans, the running back who was supposed to be supplanted very easily has been playing really fucking good.
He's been balling.
Is it Jones? Gronk is like nothing, dude. Gronk's like whatever. Oh yeah, and we have Gronk back there somewhere. All of a sudden, dude. Not all of a sudden, but god damn it, dude. I think I'll kill myself if fucking Tampa wins the Super Bowl.
And you know what? Their defense is really good. Their defense is really good. But I'm going Raiders. I'm fucking going Raiders. Fuck.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Dude, I'm going Bucks, bro.
You always go Bucks. You always go Bucks, dude.
Tampa has a lot of fire coming, bro. You know, the Lightning winning the Stanley Cup.
Tank Bay, they call it.
The Rays in the World Series, bro.
I think they lost Game 3 though tonight, didn't they?
Did they really? Oh.
They were losing. I don't want to put it out there.
Let me look real quick.
Okay. Thank you. All right. Got you for Tampa. Last game, boys.
Tampa title town, baby.
Yep. The Tampa Bay Lightning did win the title. Last game on the slate, guys. The Chicago Bears at the Los Angeles Rams. The Bears are underdogs. The Rams are favored by 5.5. This is a kind of a toughie.
It looks like the Dodgers are taking it. It's 6-1 in the ninth.
Yeah, that's pretty much a done deal.
Dude, I'm going Rams, bro. I think they could score 5 points.
I think they can score 5 points. I'm not sure if they can score 5.5 more points than the Bears, but they should.
No, of course, bro.
That Rams team is fucking.
Jekyll and Hyde.
Yeah, dude. So you don't know. It's like a box of chocolates, dude. Like my boy fucking Forrest Gump like to say, dude. You never know what you're gonna get there sometimes.
I'm going Bears.
Fuck it, I'm going Bears too.
I'm going Bears. 5.5 is a lot of points. I don't think the Rams are that good.
Yeah.
The Bears, I think, have lost one game this year, so it's not like they're chumps.
Inconsistent performances for me, I've noticed on the Rams players, dude. You know, they're running backs. Some games show up, and then some games they disappear. The same guy. The receivers have great games. I'm talking like on an individual basis.
Right.
Like they don't have consistent performers. Even Jared Goff, you know, some games doesn't do shit. Some games. I don't know, just kind of inconsistent. The Bears are a surprising fucking 5-1 with a benched quarterback that hadn't lost a game too, and they beat Tampa Bay.
Their pass defense is excellent, dude. Their defense against the pass is freaking excellent, and I don't think the Rams' run offense is all that to exploit it. So we'll see.
All right, that is it for the picks, guys. The picks are in. Dude, you know what I might start doing? I might start asking you guys for your Thursday picks, and I post them on IG.
Sounds good.
You know, if I remember to do that, though, we can pick those games too. What were you going to say, Hylia?
No. That sounds good. You know what I want to say? I just want to say how much fun this is every freaking week. I look forward to this every week.
Yeah, dude. Me too, man. I start getting antsy around 5 p.m. and
I start getting antsy around Wednesday.
Yeah, Tank was texting me, dude, or messaging me, dude. It's a highlight. It's a definite highlight.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's a good time for me for sure. For us and the two people watching, it's a fucking trip. Oh
damn!
By the way, look at the size of my bottle.
Oh, the size of the bottle took him out. Dude, that's massive, dude.
That's what she said.
All of the masses.
You wish that's what she said.
Have you tried that yet, Hialeah?
No, dude.
Bro.
I'm with my bitch drink, dude. I love my Jim Beam Vanilla, dude. I fucking love this shit.
I got you boys for Christmas on those.
Dude, we gotta get together and drink sometime, bro.
Yeah, dude, we gotta take a drive, Tank. We need to take a drive to Randy's.
We gotta go do that. We should go do that live thing, dude. At the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. We could drink there, and
yeah, definitely.
That'll be fun. Guys, that's it for the picks.
Yeah.
Today, we wanted to get into the decade of the 60s, man. And I kind of like this idea, go hit a decade, maybe once a month or something, we do the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, whatever. And I think like most people, we're living in kind of crazy times, right? Like all this shit that's going on. But a lot of times when I think about that, I'm like, fuck, look at the 60s, dude. The 60s was legit a fucking crazy time for, very good things and a bunch of crazy shit, a bunch of bad shit, conspiracy shit. We're going to try to get a little bit into everything, but I just want to go around. What do you think of? I'll go around the horn here real quick. Hialeah, when you think of the 60s, what kind of pops out in your mind? What are you thinking about?
Dude, you nailed it. Everybody talks about, man, these times are crazy right now that we're living in. Dude, it's nothing. This is just one. Well, you want to say 4 years, 1 year, whatever, 2020. The 50s was a decade of fucking bonkers, bro. It was bonkers. You want to talk hard times? That was the 60s, man. And it just catapulted us into everything we are now. So, yeah, dude, the 60s, all-time, I'm not going to say great decade, but, dude, just a crazy decade.
Kind of shaped what we are now a little bit in some ways.
It did.
How about you, Tank? What do you think? Have you ever thought about the 60s?
Bro, I just think free love right away.
Free love, hell yeah, dude.
That's it, bro. Nothing else.
Hell yeah.
Hey, you brought it up at the beginning of the show. I'm actually very happy to claim that I'm a 60s child because I was born in the 60s. It's actually something I hold, it's like, fuck, I've been alive for what, 5-6 decades, and I'm 51.
You're prehistoric, bro.
I'm prehistoric, dude, but dude, I was alive before man was on the moon, bro. How cool is that? Because they went to the
year?
moon.
Do you mind saying what year?
I was born in 69, and they went to the moon in the summer of 69. So I was like 2 or 3 months old when they went to the moon.
Dude, before we went to the moon and when you were in the womb, crazy shit was fucking happening, dude, because you were born in what month?
May
what?
69.
May what?
May 22nd.
Oh, shit. I'm May 9th. All right.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
You're a Libra.
No, I'm a Taurus, dude.
Oh, Taurus. It's Taurus, not Libra. I'm sorry. It's Taurus.
Got the horns. Yep. So probably when you were conceived, fucking Manson and the family were fucking killing people and shit.
Yeah, dude. My parents were actually fucking when that shit was going on, dude. They told me that shit, dude. They told me in Spanish. They go, oye, cuando eso estaba pasando, nosotros estábamos cingando.
So, dude, how do we even get into this? Should we talk like the years or just the major fucking things? There's so much going on, dude. So much going on. JFK, Bay of Pigs, Cuban Missile Crisis, Vietnam, Woodstock later, the moon, Manson, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, RFK.
All right, show's over.
Yeah. All right,
Jack Kennedy, dude, the Beatles, the Stones,
Sesame Street.
No.
Yeah.
Sesame Street was in the 60s too, or the 70s?
Started in the 60s?
60s. Yeah, like 68 or something like that.
Wow.
Star Trek started in the 60s.
Star Trek, yeah.
Nerd shit.
Batman, the TV show.
I think Spider-Man debuted.
Spider-Man.
Green Hornet.
Dude, so much stuff, dude. Jimi Hendrix, The Doors.
Yeah, give me some music, dude. So what are we looking at music? The Beatles, The Doors, Jimmy.
The original boy band, The Beatles, which basically that's what they were, was a boy band when you look at it. They came up with the mob cuts. But but then they got into the drugs.
Wait, dude. First Super Bowl.
First Super Bowl. Oh, dang, nice.
Yeah. Let's finish with the music real quick, and then let's get into that because the sports for Super Bowl is fucking a major thing. What else? Woodstock, right? Obviously.
Woodstock was actually the Summer of Love, and then it kind of the decade ended with Altamont. That was the big festival where the Stones, dude, the Stones were in concert, bro. Check what the fuck were these people thinking, bro? In the '60s, they had the Hell's Angels as their security at Altamont. You had Woodstock, which was all love. Then you end you end the decade with Altamont, and the Stones have the Hell's Angels doing security, where they actually kill a guy in the concert. And that was, a lot of people say that was the start of the 70s, the end of the 60s. Dude, that's crazy. It's just, you can't make this shit up, dude. You just can't.
Dude,
Yeah, a lot of people say the country lost its innocence in that decade.
It did. It did, dude, because you think about the 50s before the 60s, and the 50s were all white picket fence, the baby boomers, the end of the war. It's a good time.
Everybody's in their suit and tie and going to the office.
With their hats, yeah. You're going to baseball games in a suit, bro.
Get your new Chevy family sedan, brand new refrigerator and stove.
Your station wagon.
Your television set.
Yeah, dude. And then all you get is long hair, hippies, free love. It was yin and yang. 50s to 60s was the yin and yang, bro.
I got like a 60s thing here.
That's a very 60s thing.
Dude,
right. Tank, hit me with some sports.
Wait, I got Pink Floyd. I got Led Zeppelin.
Bro,
good music.
You got the Doors, bro. Break on through to the other side, bro.
Awesome. Yeah, a lot of pioneers, dude. A lot of fucking Jimmy, dude. A fucking trend-setting fucking pioneers, dude.
To this day.
To this day, bro. They still have an impact. It's fucking amazing. What'd you think, Tank? You listened the other day when you were in my vehicle. You listened to
Wait a second. Wait. You guys got to hang out together?
Somewhat. It was like a month ago or so, or a month and a half ago. I went to buy that car and the keys, so he was kind of like my co-pilot. He drove down there with me so I could drive the car back. And then on the way back, I got a 95 that has a cassette player on it.
Wow.
And there was a Jimi Hendrix cassette, and he was telling me that he popped it in and he listened to it on the ride. So nice. I think he hadn't heard extensively, Jimmy. So that's why I wanted to ask him that.
Yeah, I heard it was the Jimi Hendrix Experience.
Yes,
and dude, his guitar is crazy, bro. I had never heard it, and I didn't know that he sang. I thought he was just like a guitarist. It was pretty good. It's pretty good. Like some of the music is like, all right, dude, I need to be high to listen to this shit. But dude, good music. Nothing more I can say, bro.
He was amazing, dude. He was the guitar. He is the guitar player.
Yeah, because nobody could teach you probably how to. I mean, obviously you could learn how to play Jimmy, but nobody taught Jimmy how to play Jimmy. You know, it's like he has a definite fucking style that it's not like a classical style. You know, it's like he made that guitar do some fucking crazy shit that I don't know that. Dude, I guess you gotta be real high to fucking do it.
No, dude, he was a left-handed player. I don't know if he started, but he was like a guitarist with James Brown before he made it big, dude. And he just took it to a whole nother. All the distortion, dude. He just took it to a whole new level, dude.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Hialeah. He had to learn on a right-handed guitar because he was a lefty.
Yes,
he learned playing it upside down.
Yes, crazy, bro.
That's insane, dude.
It's fucking. You know what? You know, he's a prodigy. Basically, that's what he is.
He is one of my top 10 favorite artists for sure, dude.
Amazing.
Swag. A lot of swag, too.
Style. His style was
Pizzazz.
Dude.
All right, we can come back to the music. Tank,
Dude.
you got any? Go ahead, Ro.
And he passed away at 27, dude.
He's in that 27 club.
Yeah. Crazy.
All right,
Tank, you want to give us some
sports?
sports stuff? Yes. First Super Bowl you mentioned, first few Super Bowls that we had.
Yeah, the first one was Green Bay and the Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Yep, easy win for the Packers there, who
yeah.
kind of dominated that decade, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it was 35-10. Also in '62, Brazil won their back-to-back World Cup.
Was that what that was
Pele?
No, I don't think he played that World Cup.
Really?
He was injured for one. Yeah, he was a part of three, and I believe he was injured for one of them.
I think he did play in the '58 one, which was their first World Cup.
So Brazil is dominating the World Cup scene.
Yeah. Then in '66, England beat West Germany. Germany was split at the time.
My images are just a little bit behind the stuff you're saying, but I'm trying to keep up. Who was winning? Was the Celtics in their heyday?
Yes. Kuzi,
Russell,
Heinsohn, Casey Jones. Amazing teams. But there was only I think there was only two teams in that area.
The
Lakers and the Celtics.
The Lakers and the Celtics.
Yeah,
Those are the two teams.
1960, that first year, it was the Hawks versus the Celtics, and the first game, the Celtics won it 140-122.
Cool.
What do you think of that score? 140-122.
Wow, that's high scoring, dude.
Yeah.
Just a little bit, right? The Celtics ended up winning it in Game 7.
Wow. When I think sports in the 60s, I think I go straight to there's only one thing for me, and that's Ali.
This was sort of his heyday too, right?
Yeah. Him beating Sonny Liston. Freaking.
And of course, he lost years of his career during this time because of Vietnam, right?
Yeah, he got the title stripped. But Randy, a lot of people don't talk. Well, dude, he used to train here in Miami, bro, down on fucking 5th Street gym with D.
Yep.
How cool is that, bro? I used to see that gym is no longer there.
No.
But I remember back in the 80s it was there, and I would go to the beach and I would see the gym right there off of 5th Street. And I was like, fuck, dude, Muhammad Ali used to train there. How fucking badass is that, dude?
Yeah, bro. Let me go back 1 second. I want to add on to that, Hialeah, but just to go back to Bill Russell's greatness, look at the image I have up. Look at that fucking Goliath, dude, that he's playing against. Wilt Chamberlain is basically on the floor there, and Russell is kind of at the top of his leap just to kind of even contest that shot, and he still dominated that era with that guy playing, which was, Wilt the Still, who banged, a million chicks and scored 100 points in a game. And yet that was like a tick on his nutsack, dude. He still won all those championships.
But because the Celtics were a team, it was a complete team. Russell was only like a 6'9". He'd be a power forward right now. Chamberlain was what, 7'2", and it was just a complete team. Boston was a team. Chamberlain was a team unto himself, and you can't do that in basketball.
Hey, let me tell you something that I didn't know. Maybe you guys know. What do you think this guy's record was in the finals?
West?
Yeah.
I know. I believe he won it in, what, 73, 72? I don't think his record was good because he went up against the Boston Celtics all the time.
Tank, can you look that up real quick?
I think maybe he won 2.
I think only LeBron not even LeBron could challenge his record.
Finals record?
Yeah. I mean, he's the fucking logo and everything, but I was kind of surprised. I guess I knew it, but when you see it in paper, you're like, wow, this guy's finals record was really bad.
It was because he won against the Celtics. I think he won maybe 2. I think it was 72 that he won his first one. It was him and Elgin Baylor because they always went up against the freaking Celtics, man.
Baylor had another really bad finals record too.
Exactly.
He's 1-8.
There you go. Yep.
Yeah.
Funny story about that thing you're saying. For me personally, on Muhammad Ali in the 5th Street gym, I end up working sometime after I worked with you in Publix. I ended up working in the beach,
right,
in the building that housed the gym.
Mm-hmm.
And it's this building here, 555 Washington. I worked in the parking garage there, and all they had was like a tiny little plaque over here on the side referencing that gym. But it's this building right here. This is where the gym used to be, which is 5th Street in Washington. But that was kind of cool for me, going to work there, knowing the history of that gym and, that Muhammad Ali trained there and all that shit.
Yeah. And it used to look a lot different than that.
Yeah.
It was just like a basic building. That's what it was back in the day.
Let's see if I can look it up.
No frills, man. It was just a square.
Also, the first time an Asian country held the Olympics was in 64, I think it was.
Tokyo, right?
Japan, yeah.
Japan, yeah.
But I don't want a nice gym, dude. I don't want.
Exactly.
I really don't want any of my athletes in a nice. I hate to say that, but dude, I want my athletes tough, dude. And if you're, for example, the Dolphins, I think sometime in the early 2000s, late 90s, they started training in this bubble thing. And I was like, dude, that sucks, dude. That's our biggest advantage is that we play in that heat and we can handle that heat. And you're kind of taking that edge away by putting these guys in like an air-conditioned bubble to practice, dude. Maybe that's too old school or whatever, but there's something to be said about toughening up your athletes, and your football team in those environments.
Old school isn't bad, bro. Old school isn't bad. I remember when the Dolphins trained at freaking St. Thomas University, bro.
You guys,
people are like, "You're a dinosaur, bro. We can't be doing that anymore." Blah blah blah.
Dude, they used to train at St. Thomas, bro. It was nothing. It's. You know what? You walk into a gym and you smell sweat. That's not a bad thing.
That means people are working.
Exactly.
You guys remember what happened with Namath in '69?
Joe Namath?
Yeah.
Yep, dude. The biggest upset until recently, I think, in Super Bowl history. The guarantee, Joe Namath. Now, Hailey, I got to ask you, dude. I saw either it's upcoming. I think it's an upcoming show, 5 Favorite Quarterbacks that you have coming up on your. Is that on your channel?
Yes, Monday.
Okay. Monday. Johnson show.
The Johnson show. Yeah.
I saw the picture of Namath. Is he one of your favorite quarterbacks?
No.
Is he one of what's the other dude's name that does a show with you?
I don't think he's gonna be on anybody's list. I just love the image of him. I was looking for an image with him in the fur coat.
Oh, okay.
But it just didn't work. No, he's not on my list. But I thought it fit the thumbnail perfectly.
No, he's definitely one of the coolest quarterbacks,
Definitely.
but statistically, he's one of the most overrated.
Yes.
And for me, not worthy. I mean, he's riding into the Hall of Fame based on that game, you know?
But hey, I could be wrong, but I think I'm right. He made that prediction at the Playboy Club in Miami,
Touchdown Club.
in the Touchdown Club, about guaranteeing the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm. Now,
and he
was goaded into it, though.
And he was goaded into it. But you know what? He made it. He made it happen.
He did. Gotta give him.
Did you guys know he quit because they made him sell the bar?
Say what?
What do you mean?
He owned an interest in a bar, and I guess it's that one that you guys are talking about. And
really?
He quit. Yeah, he quit, and it says 6 weeks later he had a change of heart and sold the bar and returned to football.
I didn't know that story.
I didn't know that either. He was a badass, bro. Fuck that. I don't care.
I want to kiss you.
I want to kiss you.
Remember that?
Yeah, bro. Classic. Love it.
You ever seen that, Tank?
Nah.
You gotta watch that. It's amazing.
As an old man, he wanted.
Oh, I think I seen it.
Is this Bonnie Bernstein or what?
Yes, that's it. That's it right there. That's it right there.
He's obviously drunk, and she's interviewing him on the sideline of a Jets game. I think they're getting their ass kicked probably. And she's asking him about the offense, and he's like, I could care less. I want to kiss you. And, like, he makes a move to kind of kiss her. And it was so embarrassing. And then later, you know, he had to admit.
On Monday Night Football, dude, it was so good.
Yeah. How about baseball, dude? We haven't even talked about baseball. What was going on in baseball?
The 69 Mets, bro.
69 Mets. Who was early?
64. 64, the Cardinals beat the Yankees for the World Series. And then one day after, I think Yogi Berra took over after they lost, if I'm not mistaken.
Dude.
What was the other one?
Tank, I am so impressed, bro. I'm very impressed, bro. You're fucking bringing it. I love it.
He's getting into it, dude.
I fucking love it, dude.
Looking at the champions here, there wasn't really like a dominant team, right?
No, then the year after was like the Dodgers, I believe, in 65.
You know what? I will give the decade to the Dodgers. The Mets, the 69 Mets, they were like an expansion team. But I will give it to the Dodgers with Koufax, Drysdale. That pitching was freaking phenomenal in the 60s.
They got two championships, and the Yankees got two early on, and then they lost two. But then that was kind of it for them for a while until like the late 70s.
Yeah, they were really bad after that. They were really bad.
Then the A's took three-peat.
Yeah, the A's had in the 70s.
In the 70s.
Yeah, and then the Yankees had a couple towards the end. The Big Red Machine obviously was 70s, but that's for another show. That's into the 70s.
Show. That's exactly.
Bro. Come on, guys.
That's another decade. How about movies, guys?
Wait, real quick.
Yeah. We got time.
Who's the player from the 60s, the baseball player for the 60s for you guys? If you have one. I'm gonna tell you mine. And it's not even close. I know it's Tom Seaver, Bob Gibson, but for me it's Clemente. Roberto Clemente is the 60s baseball for me.
Yeah, Clemente was awesome, dude. But dude, you had Mickey Mantle in the 60s too, right?
I'm still going Clemente, bro.
Do we have old Mickey Mantle? Let's see. When did?
Yes.
Yes, you have winding down Mickey Mantle.
Yes.
Yeah, probably Clemente.
He is the 60s, bro. And even the way he died, bro, bringing relief, all-time great, man.
I gotta admit, Pete Rose is more like 70s, right?
60s, 70s, yeah.
That's another one of my heroes.
Yeah.
At least on the field, the way that guy played. Like if I were to be a coach of any sport, I would probably want to show them. Let's say if I was coaching baseball and I wanted to say, here, watch some videos. I want you to play, maybe, not the skills or whatever, but the way that this guy played, how he didn't give a fuck about his body or like that guy. He just wanted to win. Maybe because he was gambling on the games. I don't know. He did start in 63, by the way, but I think he really came into his own in the 70s. Charlie Hustle, his name tells you everything, dude. That guy played so hard, bro. That was just all – he left it out there.
Every game, bro. He took out the freaking catcher in an all-star game, dude. I mean, he fucking pretty much ended that guy's fucking career in an all-star game. Are you kidding me?
I'm trying to remember that guy's name right now.
Can't remember either.
He blew up some catcher on a play at home. Yeah, in an all-star game of all things, which is generally kind of like a more friendly game.
Yeah. Dude, what about
Ray
Koufax
Fosse
from the Dolphins?
Who?
Koufax from the Dodgers.
Exactly. And for the 60s, Koufax was the pitcher.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, awesome.
Him and Gibson. I'm not thinking, and Seaver. It was those three guys. Those were the fucking pitchers of the 60s.
Bob Gibson, you're talking about?
Yeah, Bob Gibson.
Oh, yeah, Bob Gibson is fucking tremendous.
Dude, in 65, Koufax struck out 382 batters.
Watch this play, Tank.
Right there, dude. That's the play. Boom!
That guy was never the same.
Yeah. In an all-star game.
That play kind of encapsulates his fucking career too. That's the kind of guy he was.
Dude, he destroyed that guy, bro.
He should be in the Hall of Fame, dude. I don't give a fuck.
Definitely. I hate to agree with you again, Randy.
Nah, dude, that guy was a cheater.
No.
I mean,
bullshit, dude. He deserves to be in there, man. Fuck that shit.
Some people say that about Tom Brady.
No way, bro.
It wouldn't be a show without Randy hating on Brady, bro.
But dude, that's some of the more fun stuff. Movies too, right?
Yeah.
I like to let's look at the best picture list. Just to kind of get a feel.
Yeah, I don't know too many movies from that time.
Dude, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
Oh my God, one of my favorites of all time.
All time.
The Alamo.
Now I got to tell you, look, these are the winners. The Apartment, 1960.
That's a good movie.
West Side Story, 1961.
Excellent movie.
I do like The Guns of Navarone here, who was up for it and didn't win it.
I like West Side Story. I'm going with West Side Story.
I've never seen this movie.
Dude, it's excellent, dude. The Jets, and oh my God, I fucking love it. It's a great movie.
I do like this one.
Lawrence of Arabia.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Mutiny on the Bounty, which is that Bogart?
No, that's Marlon Brando. That's Marlon.
No, yeah, but there was another one with a mutiny with Bogart, which is way before this.
That was way before, yeah. And then they had the one with Mel Gibson. Oh no! You know what? You got Lawrence of Arabia and To Kill a Mockingbird. Wow, and To Kill a Mockingbird. Woof. I would have gone Kill a Mockingbird.
I don't think I've seen that one either.
You never seen that?
No.
Oh my God!
I think I had to read a book.
The book is excellent. It's the book is fucking phenomenal. But Atticus Finch, bro, one of the greatest characters. Hey, yeah, Harper Lee. Harper Lee's who wrote it.
64, Doctor Strange.
Yeah,
Doctor
Oh,
Strangelove.
Strange Love.
Dr. Strangelove, Stanley Kubrick.
Yeah. Weird movie.
Mary Poppins, bro.
Mary Poppins, y'all.
I'm going Dr. Strangelove.
Dr. Zhivago.
And dude, that movie's so long.
Sound of Music.
Sound of Music. It's an all-time great.
The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly was not even
No,
on any of these lists. Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, Midnight Cowboy.
and who won in the heat of the night? Can't argue that. Bonnie and Clyde. Bonnie and Clyde was excellent, dude. That Graduate. Excellent. Who's Coming to Dinner? Excellent movie.
Good year for Hialeah, bro.
Oh my God, dude. Those are all-time greats right there. Dr. Doolittle. Oof, that was tough.
I'm definitely more into the 70s movies, I think, than these. Or at least more familiar with them.
Yeah, I have no idea of any of
Midnight
these.
Cowboy. Yeah, dude. Midnight Cowboy over Bush Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. I would say yeah, but it's tight. Hey man, I'm walking here.
Who are you talking to, bro?
That's Midnight Cowboy, baby. I'm walking here. And Bush.
Well, that's more like the award winners. What Hialeah, what like is not on these lists, but that you know are really good movies?
Oh, dude, The Dirty Dozen. It's hard, man. They look like they got it right. Oh my God! Look at 1966. The Russians are coming. The Russians are coming. I fucking love that movie, dude. That Sand Pebbles. That's Steve McQueen. Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf? Alfie. Fuck.
Hey, is Steve McQueen like the Mac Daddy of this era?
He is.
Yeah.
One of the all-time greats.
Dude, let me name some movies for you guys.
Steve McQueen was a badass, bro.
McQueen, would you say he kind of picked up the torch from Bogart as that, quintessential leading man, tough guy, women want him, men want to be him kind of guy?
Definitely, dude. I saw his biography not too long ago, and he had a very tough upbringing, and he left home like at a super young age and went into the Merchant Marines, went into acting afterwards, and yeah, dude, he's a man's man, dude. And
I believe that's a similar trajectory to Bogart too. Bogart, I believe, was in the service, and then kind of later got into acting, and
just by chance, right? It's crazy how these guys just walk into it. And Steve McQueen was the dude, cool as cool, bro. Bullet, Papillon in the 70s.
Le Mans.
Le
You ever seen Le
Mans.
Mans?
Dude, the 60s was a big year for James Bond.
Yes. That's
surprising, not on any of these lists here, but yeah.
And You Only Live Twice, Casino Royale, Majesty's Secret Service, Goldfinger, Magnificent Seven. Anybody?
Oh my God, I love Magnificent Seven. Steve McQueen, baby. Steve McQueen, Yul Brenner,
Fistful Dollars.
Yul Brenner and Charles Bronson in the Magnificent Seven. Oh my God, amazing.
Yeah, and you had Clint Eastwood at the same time, like Tank is saying, Fistful of Dollars, and you mentioned Good, Bad, and the Ugly. The whole trilogy, I think, took place in this era.
Yeah,
the
Westerns.
Once Upon a Time in the West. What about 2001: A Space Odyssey?
Ooh, Kubrick, amazing. Open the pod bay doors. How?
Oh, dude, Bullet, Steve McQueen. Did you see that?
McQueen, Bullet.
Yeah, I mentioned it.
One of the greatest car chase scenes.
So great that Mustang actually made a Bullet Mustang. Even recently, they made special edition Bullet Mustangs.
Dude, I think they just sold that original car for freaking crazy money at an auction.
There's a car that he drove that's all fucked up, and they're trying to sell for big bucks too on auction.
It might be that one.
What were you gonna say, Tank?
No, I was just reading The Mask of the Red Death, El Dorado,
Guys, I'll be right back.
Yeah, bro.
No, I'm not too familiar with these, bro.
Yeah, dude, this is way back. We're talking already fucking 60 years ago, bro.
Breakfast at Tiffany's is from 61.
Oh, I'm surprised that's not on any of these lists, and I really like that movie, dude. That girl's so beautiful, man. Hepburn.
Barbarella. That looks
I've heard
weird.
the movie, but I'm not that familiar. Probably Hialeah knows.
Yeah, this is his era.
Well, dude, this is more of the fun stuff. I really want to get in this second half, kind of into some of this conspiracy, crazy shit. JFK is a big one for me. We've talked about it in the show before. So much shit going on with this guy. The Bay of Pigs invasion, failed invasion.
Yep.
Yep. Bay of Pigs was basically U.S. trained exile Cubans trained by the military to go in there and do that operation. They were supposed to get air support from this guy, and at the end they pulled out, and it ended up kind of being a slaughter. A bunch of those guys got killed. A bunch of those guys got captured. Some people say that may have had something to do with his assassination later on. Cuba and the whole communist, we were like in a panic of communists, and then all of a sudden, we have these communists right there, kind of like an outpost for communist Russia, just 90 miles away from US. They could scramble jets, fire missiles, and we wouldn't, we could easily stop, stuff coming from Russia, but from Cuba, they could have done some real damage because we're so close by. They could have even gone into the ports in Louisiana and shit before we really had a chance to do anything. So like tensions were running at an all-time high with the Cuban Missile Crisis. So much other shit, dude. His father was involved in the mafia, and he was a bootlegger, and they kind of helped him get in office too. But I think some accounts will tell you that they turned their back on the mafia. So that's another thing hanging out in the background when you start to think of like motive and who would have killed this guy and why, other than just one random dude. Lee Harvey Oswald, I believe, was also in Russia, if I'm not mistaken, at some time. You familiar with that?
Yeah.
What do you think, Hailey? I think we've talked about it on the show, but when you think of this whole JFK assassination situation, do you think this was just one random fucking dude, or do you think there was a bigger plot behind all this shit?
I lean both ways, as weird as that is, because it just doesn't make sense that one person could do that. But then you start thinking, if it's a conspiracy, wouldn't you think that would come out? But him getting assassinated, I'm not a patsy. Him getting assassinated, he was out in the open. How would you have that guy out in the open for I forget the guy's name that shot oh my God, what was his name?
Jack Ruby.
Jack Ruby, to shoot him like that. It seems like such a setup.
That is the weirdest part, dude, for me.
It is for me as well, and because of that, I think it was a conspiracy, man. I think he was taken out.
I mean, we've talked about it before on this show. There's Jack Ruby and there's Lee Harvey. Live television
Exactly
was not a very common thing. So on live television, they trot Oswald out, and then this Ruby guy, who looks like the prototypical gangster from a gangster movie, right?
Definitely.
Comes up and shoots this guy point blank range on national television. And that's it, dude. We can't even try Lee Harvey. We can't even ask him any questions. Jack Ruby later on goes on to die in prison.
Mm-hmm.
There was even a lady who was going to blow the top off a story after he talked to him, and they found her dead. I can't remember her name right now. This whole thing stinks.
Yes.
I don't know what way, obviously. We can guess whatever we think. Some people tell you Lyndon Johnson was from Texas. Wasn't Lyndon Johnson his opponent at one time, and then they end up bringing him in
Yes.
as the vice president. That's kind of fucking weird too, man.
Dude, you know what? Real quick, Edwin, what's up, buddy? Thanks for the support.
What's up, Edwin?
There's just too many questions, right? There's too many what ifs, and when there's too many questions, it just doesn't add up, man. I think he was taken out.
I do like Oliver Stone's movie.
I love Oliver Stone's movie. The movie's excellent, but he does fabricate some stuff in that movie to keep you thinking. Like the whole Kevin Bacon character was made up, but it's an excellent movie. And
Bacon was the gay guy who was involved with this Ruby and all this whole mafia.
Yeah. He was like the gay dude, and he was with Barristan or Barrister. That was the Tommy Lee Jones character, and then you had the Joe Pesci character.
Because in a lot of these old time moves, when they want to fuck you up, they'll throw in like some gay shit to like, embarrass people that are not gay or whatever, or like kind of. There seems to be a lot of that they do.
Exactly.
The whole fucking thing is weird.
Yeah, to sway you one way or the other. Exactly.
And all these people are dead, dude. Almost all these people are dead.
Think about it, dude. I'm almost 71 years old, right?
71?
No, dude, I'm kidding, bro.
I thought you were like 80, dude.
I'm 80.
So that's just rotten, dude.
I think we're putting Tank to sleep.
You have any thoughts on this, Tank?
The Umbrella Man.
The Umbrella Man is another one?
Nah, bro. I don't really know too much about this one, to be honest.
This movie's pretty good. If you have a chance, watch it. It's a very long movie.
It's excellent. It's excellent, dude.
It deals with this guy who's one of the most boringest actors of all time to me.
Kevin Costner.
Yeah, but he plays the DA that starts uncovering shit and kind of like dedicates his life to the case. He even loses his marriage and everything.
That was a true story. That was Garrison, I believe was named.
Garrison, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Tank, have you seen that movie?
No.
Dude, you know what? You're not gonna watch football tomorrow, right? I know you're not. Or no, tomorrow's Saturday. Tomorrow's Saturday, so I know you ain't watching shit. Watch this movie, bro, because it's an excellent freaking movie. Excellent movie. Yeah,
it's a must-watch, dude.
It's a must-watch, exactly.
Yeah, whether you buy into it or not, it's a must-watch. I think.
Whenever you get a chance. Stone fan, Randy?
Say again?
Are you an Oliver Stone fan?
Yeah, I generally. He was involved in Scarface, even though I know he was not the director. I love Scarface. Platoon. He was in Vietnam. So, that movie's really raw and probably, that guy knows firsthand, and he was meticulous with the way he filmed and wanted shit. So, I definitely respect him as a director. And what are some of his other big ones?
Natural Born Killers. He did
which is Tarantino's screenplay.
Exactly, and he did do Scarface. He did the screenplay for that as well, didn't he?
Right, De Palma, I believe, was the director.
Yeah, Robert De Palma. He's the Born on the 4th of July is him as well.
Right, Tom Cruise in the wheelchair.
Yeah.
Those are kind of all must watches, right? If you're getting into movies and movie
Wall
buff.
Street.
Mm-hmm. Gordon Gekko.
Yeah, Gordon Gekko. Greed is good.
Greed is good. He's on the fringe, probably, of like top 10 directors. Would you say?
I would say that. Yeah, definitely. I can imagine your number one is Kubrick, not Kubrick, Tarantino.
Yeah, for sure. Which did Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, which deals all about the 60s.
Yeah.
Did you see it?
Man, not yet, man. I still have not seen that.
Come on, dude.
I'm a Tarantino fan. I am a Tarantino fan.
All right, you are giving Tank homework. I'm going to let one of you guys give me homework. I want to give you homework. I want you to watch Once Upon a Time in Hollywood sometime soon so we can talk about it.
Sounds good.
I don't want to say anything. Just watch it. Let me know what you think.
Sounds good.
It deals all with this. It deals with the Manson murders also, which we're going to get into in a little bit. Very long. Tank, we saw that.
Yeah.
What'd you think? Without giving out too much. Don't give anything away.
Good movie, bro. Honestly. Pretty raw.
Slow burn.
It was a little like weird. Not for me, but like my wife saw it. She didn't like that it went too back and forth and stuff. Because there's like a lot of parts to the movie. Well, actually, a lot of Tarantino movies do that.
Mm-hmm.
So, good movie. I liked it.
This girl's beautiful, just like Sharon Tate was.
That's the chick that plays Harley Quinn, right?
Margot Robbie.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, did you see her? Bro, how hot was she in Wolves of Wall Street?
She's got those classic old school good looks.
Dude, she is so fucking hot, dude. Wolf of Wall Street, she's freaking amazing when she comes on that fucking movie, dude.
She doesn't look to be like augmented in any way. She just has like natural beauty.
Yeah. And she's a good actress as well.
In many ways, like Sharon Tate. Dude, Sharon Tate was beautiful, dude.
Yeah.
Kind of saving that for last because I fell into a rabbit hole with this whole.
Yes, you did. We've been going back and forth. We've been going back and forth. And dude, it seems like you're all in.
I bought this book. I'm gonna get into it, and then maybe I'll do a review on it or something one day. I got into. I recently saw a Rogan episode with this guy, Tom O'Neill, who wrote this book, Chaos, Charles Manson, the CIA, and the Secret History of the 60s. And I don't know what I'm doing. What am I doing? There's a conspiracy going on. There I am. All right. So this dude was going to write an article. Jimmy Hoffa, true. Yeah, true. Also, he was going to write an article for a magazine, this Tom O'Neill guy. And sort of like what I did in the last day, not sort of like nothing like what I did. I fell into it. He like really fell into it. And the next 20 years of his life was dedicated to writing this book. And if you watch the episode with Rogan, he's not a conspiracy theorist at all. Like anything he talks about, he's like, you know, I'll talk about it, but I don't have the facts. And the stuff that he does have the facts about, he's like, okay, I know that this happened. I know that that happened. And I'll give you some of his bullet points. Helter Skelter, which was the whole Charles Manson situation that he wanted to create by killing these people and starting a race war. They wrote a book about it. They made a movie about it. It was the prosecuting attorney that ended up writing that book. This guy, he makes it seem, you know, you connect the dots. He doesn't go out and he tells you, hey, this is what happened. But if you listen to what he's saying, the whole Manson thing had a lot to do, at least he believes he was working with the government and potentially with some MK Ultra shit, which MK Ultra was some shit the CIA got into may have started in the 50s, but definitely full effect in the 60s, where LSD was like a new drug, and they were with the whole fucking communism and how to get an edge on interrogating people, how to maybe control people for doing hits and then wiping their memory or installing memory. Crazy. I sound crazy, but they really did this, dude. They set up fake brothels where they would give the Johns LSD, and there was a guy behind a glass watching and taking notes to see how people would react. They set up fake hippie pads where they were like monitoring and giving people LSD to see what kind of effects they would have on them. Patients in Canada and here that went in for depression or whatever, they were giving them treatments with LSD without their knowledge, and they're basically running human experiments is what they were doing. This is not a conspiracy theory at all. This is stuff that's admitted and out there. MK Ultra, do your own research on it so I don't sound like some wacko. It could easily sound crazy, but it's legit shit. The craziest,
crazy, bro.
Yeah, the craziest thing that he brings up in the book is Manson spent his whole fucking life, basically, or the majority of his life, in and out of federal prisons and institutions, even as a youth, for juvenile shit that he did. Always federal. So in that aspect, that's interesting. You know, he was always analyzed and fucking, looked at by psychiatrists and shit. When he got out of jail in 1967. The murders and the Manson family and all that shit happened from 1967 to 1969. Not really a long fucking time, if you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
He was arrested, I think he said close to 10 times or more between 1967 and the time of the murders, and just let go. The arresting officers or whoever got him were told, hey, this is above your pay grade. And he was always, anything that would have violated any of those infractions would have violated his probation and sent him right fucking back to jail. That was the fucking major discovery in his book. Also, that he had access to a clinic and they were giving him LSD to give to all his followers. And then he even used some of those techniques that the CIA would use, where he would dose his people, pretend to dose himself, but not dose himself, and manipulate and control all these people. You're talking about Men Who Stare at Goats, right, Edwin? That movie, I believe, which I think has to do with that. I'm babbling a lot about this shit. What do you guys think about all that shit? Are you guys like familiar with any of this shit that I'm talking about?
I'm not familiar with it. I actually asked you what that ultra. What was it? The ultra.
MK Ultra.
MK Ultra. I asked you about that the other day because I really didn't know about it. But I have a question. Have you guys ever done LSD?
I haven't.
Have you, Randy?
I'm familiar with the LSD. Let's just say that.
Okay, I'll say it. I have done it, and I can't imagine doing it without my knowledge. You know.
Okay, hold on though. It's not that you weren't gonna know that you were on something, but if you've never done it and they give it to you and you're being medicated, dude, you don't know what it is.
You don't know what it is. You're basically going in fucking insane if they don't tell you what's going on. Because I have done it on multiple occasions. I'll never do it again. I mean, I saw you see a lot of things. You see a lot of things happen, and it will freak you out and it will fuck you up. And it does last a minute. If you know what I mean. I was like, when is this shit gonna fucking end? And I knew what was going on. But if you don't know what's going on, I can't imagine that. You're going insane, basically.
Let me give you a little example, Hialeah, of like some of the stuff I read about that they would do. So let's just say you, for example, you went in because you were feeling depressed or something like that. All right, let's say that, and you go in, and they say, we're gonna bring you into this facility and we're gonna help you, and then to treat you, they put you in a room. They give you, I don't know the doses either, because
Exactly.
the dosage, it there's people who trip for years. If you read about some stories, they could fucking trip for years, dude, if they give them too much. So that they give you a dose of LSD, they put you in a room, they tie you up on a bed, and then there's a tape recorder, and they would call this something driving or psychological driving, and that recording will repeat something maybe for 10 hours, and the recording will just repeat the same thing over and over and over and over and over. So you're tripping and all you're hearing is the same thing for 10 hours. That's gonna fuck you up. I mean,
It's gonna fuck you up, dude. Because I remember I was doing push-ups in the middle of the fucking night because you cannot close your eyes. It's like you're on
a trip.
You're on a trip, dude. And I remember doing push-ups, doing jumping jacks because I could not sleep. I just couldn't stop. I imagined things. I saw things, and I can't imagine being tied down. That's to me, that's torture. While you're on LSD, on LSD, that's torture, dude.
It's torture. That's what it is. That's what they did, dude.
It's torture.
Electroshock therapy, they used a lot too. A lot of these people sued. I think some of them got money, especially the ones in Canada. Nobody ever paid any repercussions, Nobody ever was like criminally charged or anything. It was just sort of like my bad. All right, we're not going to do it no more. But dude, real fucking crazy shit that they did. And supposedly Manson was involved in some of this shit. The Manson case is interesting in where, I don't know. I remember as a kid seeing some of the interviews they did with this guy and shit, and he was always presented as like the devil. I'm not saying the guy is a terrible human being, but he actually, in the things he got convicted in, he did not actually kill the people himself.
He didn't do anything. He never killed anybody, bro.
I think he did kill somebody later that they found out, but in the Tate and LaBanca murders, he basically sent these people. That's what he was proved, that he made these people go and do it.
Right.
But he never actually did it, which is kind of crazy, dude. Like, I don't know if in today's day and age you would have got, because he got the death penalty. The only reason he died in jail was because they ruled that the death penalty was not allowed in California. So they made him, change him to a life sentence.
Yeah, because he came up for parole multiple times and he always got denied.
Yeah, those hearings are hilarious, dude.
Yeah.
If you watch any of those hearings, which I did this week when I fell into the rabbit hole, I could see where this guy got some fucking wacky people to follow him, dude, because he's super charismatic. And today he would have been like an environmentalist. In those parole hearings in the 80s and 90s, you hear him talking about, I want clean air, I want clean water, I want my wildlife, I want, a lot of like environmental issues that he brought up.
Dude, it doesn't take people underestimate a charismatic, a good speaker, a good orator. Hitler comes to mind. And closer to home, Fidel Castro comes to mind.
Dude, you hear Fidel Castro talk and you want to fucking, it makes makes you want to join.
Oh my God, Randy! I can't believe you just said that, dude. Because I'm
Not really, but like you could see.
I'm in total agreement, bro. You hear Fidel Castro in one of those freaking speeches, and you're like, fucking hell yeah, bro. Fucking Viva la Revolucion, you know? They just fucking suck you into their fucking propaganda, bro. It's not hard to believe that people follow these guys, man.
Hitler was another one, dude. You see him speak with his gestures and all this shit, and he's fucking firing up all those fucking Nazis, dude. And, you know, obviously these people are pretty close to the fucking devil that we're talking about here, but you could see where weak-minded people would follow them.
Yeah, bro. And you hit a nerve with, well, they hit a nerve with what people want to hear, and people follow it. People follow it, and people are sheep, man, and they know how to freaking control the people, man.
The Manson thing is crazy to me for that point that he never actually
killed anybody.
Now, other shit that I found out interesting from this Tom O'Neill guy on that Rogan podcast was about Sharon Tate and Roman Polanski, who's another fucking unscrupulous piece of shit. You know, that guy can't even come back to this country. I don't think they're going to show his latest movie here after all the heat, you know, because for years Hollywood was, you know, giving him Academy Awards. Look at this guy. Don't you want to follow this guy?
Dude, you hear him talk and you can't blame them for following him, bro. It really.
Okay, back to my Roman Polanski thing. The guy, he raped a chick, and that he was probably going to get a harsh sentence here, and he fled the country, and he can no longer come back here. One of the things that I learned was this guy says that they found tapes. Obviously, Roman Polanski, famous director, had access to, you know, state-of-the-art camera equipment at the time, and he would film orgies with Sharon Tate involved and then play them at his house at parties, these fucking orgies that they would have.
You've never done that? You've never done that yourself?
I mean, not lately, bro. Not lately.
I do that all the time, dude. It's been COVID kind of put a halt to that for me.
Yeah, it slowed down the orgy videotaping and sharing whole scene. But dude, what a piece of shit, dude, that he would like. She was basically like a piece of meat to him.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit, dude.
What is it about all these guys that they're really short too? These I don't think Manson was a very tall guy either.
No, he wasn't. He was very slight of stature. But you know what? Good hair. Good hair on Polanski.
Yeah, Manson had a nice head of hair too.
Yes, he did. And the swastika really accentuated his hair.
I mean, look at this guy, dude. You know what this picture reminds me of? Austin Powers. Right?
Yeah.
Totally, bro. That's Shag.
Women want him. Men want to be him. She's taller than him.
Yeah, definitely.
He made her sit lower here in this picture so he could see higher. What a beautiful woman. Okay, yet another angle. This one's unsubstantiated, but I kind of connected these dots and I read something about it too. She was pregnant, obviously, when these murders took place. I'm not going to show the pictures of the murder scene. They're fucking gruesome. Word is he did not want that baby at all. Some people even insinuated that maybe he fucking hired these people to fucking kill them.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that shit.
Who knows? The guy's not a good person. But the other thing was Manson was a musician, and the dude who lived in this house was a dude that he was introduced with before. Introduced to. So he met some dude from the Beach Boys, who then introduced him to like a producer, who then met with him but decided not to publish his music. So he had a beef with that guy. That guy lived in that house previously, and that they said that they wanted to send a message to that guy, and that's why these murders took place in that house.
I've heard that too.
Yeah.
I don't believe it either.
But there's a bunch of crazy ones out there, dude. Another one, that I kind of look at and I'm like, they wanted to kill the hippie movement too, and this kind of killed the whole, or at least started to really fucking kill the hippie movement. That really fucking demonized hippies with all communes and shit were like not common, but there was a lot of them, which is what they were basically.
I don't believe that either.
Yeah, the hippie movement kind of shifted to something we haven't talked about, which was fucking really important in the 60s, which was the Vietnam War mixed in with the civil rights movement, like kind of attention shifted at some point. But definitely I think this whole era was like the end of innocence, right? For the country, JFK, Vietnam, these fucking brutal murders and all this shit.
Randy,
like shit got real.
Randy, I think you just hit it on the nail, dude. It was the end of the innocence for the United States, and that's basically what it boils down to. America grew up and opened its eyes. It's not all rosy.
These people had to fight for all this shit too in this era, but this is some good stuff that came out of the 60s that finally people started realizing that this is fucked up, the way we're treating people. But for a while before all this shit happened, dude, it was fucking brutal, dude. Race riots and confrontations, a lot of leaders assassinated too of the movements. Not that long ago either, dude, if you think about it.
No, dude, I'm a young 51 right now. Crazy times.
Not necessarily in our lifetime, but people just a little bit older than us, this stuff happened in their lifetime, dude. Think how crazy it would be to have started your adult life in the 60s.
Dude, to think about doing a raffle style determines if you're going to the freaking Vietnam. I remember growing up in the 70s, and of course I was not even in my teens. I was 5, 6, 7, and I was terrified, thinking I might have to go to war and the draft. And I was like 5, 6, 7 years old. I would think about it. My God, I can't imagine, dude. I can't imagine.
Yeah, because it's like no matter whether you were in favor or against, here you go. We need you to go.
Yeah, if you were born in May of 69, if you were born in June of 66, for this week, if you were born on June 6th, you're going to war. You're going to Vietnam, dude. That's terrifying.
And this was obviously all that fear of communism, and we got to get involved. We can't let communism spread.
If you guys want to see the history of Vietnam, look it up on Netflix. Has a great, I believe, I forget the guy's. It's the guy. There's a thing on Netflix about it, and Vietnam. Dude, it was just a matter of these little baby steps that led to that war. There was this one guy that was assassinated in the 50s. That guy might have put an end to Vietnam, but he was assassinated. And I don't remember the guy's name, but check it out on Netflix. It's the Burns documentary. I believe it played on PBS. It's amazing. It's an amazing doc.
what is it called?
It's Kevin. I believe his name is Kevin Burns.
Oh, Burns is awesome on
Burns.
documentaries, dude.
Watch the documentary on Vietnam from Burns.
I think this guy did a baseball documentary, if I'm not mistaken, too.
He did the baseball. He did Civil War.
Oh, that baseball one, dude. It is, even if you're not a big baseball fan, it's so awesome, dude.
Dynamite. But his Civil War and his Vietnam.
Ken Burns, I believe.
Ken Burns. And his documentary on Vietnam, it's must-watch TV, bro. And at the beginning, and he breaks it down year by year, what happens. It's fucking dynamite.
There's even something called the Ken Burns effect, which is something he did in his filming style, which the picture moves or some shit like that. Yeah, this guy's great, dude. Ken Burns.
He's amazing. Very non-biased. He just gives you the facts, and this is what happened, and boom, 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 boom. The guy's amazing. He's amazing.
Let me look up his filmography. Is it called filmography? Yeah. Yeah, the Vietnam War is right there.
Must watch.
Oh, he did something with Jackie Robinson.
Yes.
National parks.
Yeah, the Civil War. I believe he did the Civil War as well.
Thomas Jefferson. This is the baseball one I'm talking about, which he takes it by innings. So like the first inning is the early 1900s, kind of the origins, and then he takes you through all the decades, and then they did the 10th inning in 2010, which I guess took you through that year. Yeah, this guy's probably one of the best documentary style directors out there.
Amazing.
The moon, dude. We haven't even talked about the moon. If you believe some people, we landed on the moon in the 60s.
Do you believe we landed on the moon, Tank?
If I believe that we landed there?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, why not? It's just weird that we haven't gone back to me.
Randy?
I mean, who the fuck knows? But what I'll tell you is there's some weird things I find about the moon. One,
the wind.
We never went back, we haven't gone back. We went back. There was several missions, but we only went when Nixon was president. Nobody else has gone. We never went back. Just those three things are super fucking weird to me, dude. The Russians just kind of like got out of it. All right, fuck it. We're not going anymore. Why would they put on all that money and not fucking go? They were the first ones in orbit, actually, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Sputnik.
The Sputnik was the first satellite, but I think they also put the first dude.
The first person, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What about you?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Hialeah works for the CIA, bro.
We fucking went to the moon, bro. We were there. Fuck yeah, dude. I believe it. I'm not. You know what? I want to set something straight. I love the conspiracy theories. It's fucking fascinating to me. But at the same time, I'm not all believing in conspiracy. I believe we did go to the moon. At the end of the day, I want to just say I'm not a hater, and I gotta go to the bathroom again.
Okay, go, bro.
Killing me.
You're old, dude.
Go like to 3 or 4 o'clock tonight, dude. This is a long fucking show right here.
I'm ready, dude. I'm ready to do it, man. I got plenty of liquid left.
I'm in.
Right.
We're just gonna talk shit, bro. I don't care who the fuck is watching. We're just fucking talking, dude.
Yeah, fuck it. This is for us. For now, right now, there's more people watching than on the show. So go empty your bladder, come back. Yeah. Edwin is right on this too. We haven't mentioned this yet, but kind of the birth of the women's movement or feminism also occurred in this era. Women were treated way differently back then, and that whole
There's
movement.
a couple of different ones too. It was like the equal rights for gay people. And, the whole Stonewall shit happened. The right to vote for black people, I think, came right after. So there was a lot of movements going on in the 60s.
Like segregation, dude, was still a fucking thing, dude. How crazy is that, bro? Like, people were still. You can't drink out of this water fountain.
The Greensboro thing happened, yeah.
You can't. There was sit-ins where African Americans would go in. I don't even know, is that the correct term nowadays you're supposed to use?
I guess, yeah.
People of color. I don't know what you call it. They would go in and do sit-ins in places until they got arrested because they couldn't go to the same restaurants or same schools, and just it's fucking insane, dude, when you think that that's not that long ago and this country was still operating in that fashion, dude.
There's also a reason why some people think JFK was assassinated, because he was putting forward all those movement, all those acts.
Yeah, he backed up all that stuff.
And then later on, Johnson ended up signing over everything for that.
Right. When you look at the history, Johnson's the one that actually put the shit on pen to paper, but it probably really wasn't his movement. That was more like JFK started backing all that stuff. Think about JFK, I'll say, is very controversial womanizer too, dude. There's a whole Marilyn Monroe thing we haven't even touched on. And
guys,
his
give
brother,
me a second. I gotta move rooms. Give me a second.
Yeah. Go ahead. We'll keep going. RFK, dude, was running for president, right? Late 60s.
Yeah.
And here's one thing I'll say about that. Dude, what a family that wants to get involved in some shit, right, dude?
It's like they're cursed.
What's up, brother?
What's up, Jose?
So, but yeah, dude, wouldn't you think? You have two boys, right?
Yes.
Okay. As a father, and I know the father at that point was no longer probably calling shots or whatever, but dude, if I lose one of my children to politics, let's say, he lost one of his children to politics in the end of the day, right? Because of politics. Otherwise, probably he doesn't get killed. Wouldn't you be like, do we really need to have all this fucking power? We got a lot of money. Or maybe this guy, maybe I'm looking at it the wrong way. Maybe this guy was really just a great man and wanted to do something really good, and he just paid the ultimate price. But fuck, dude, what a way to lose two of your boys in the same decade for the same kind of causes, right?
What a price to pay, right?
The ultimate
price, man. Because, man, my kids are at that age. They're in their 20s. They're still finding their way, and I hang on what their decisions they're making right now. I can't imagine. Dude, and you've already lost one, and now at the end of the decade, you have the other one about to go for president, and yeah, dude, is it worth it? But I guess it was to them, and it still is, because they still have people. I think there's one Kennedy left. I guess it's their calling.
It's not just these two guys, too. Yeah, like you said, they're cursed. There's been a lot of them that have died. The one on the airplane, what was that, 90s era?
Mm-hmm.
There was like somebody recently drowned. It's like
Chappaquiddick. You had oh my God, what was it? I can't remember the Kennedy, that he was a Senator Kennedy, and that girl died off the car that ran off the freaking bridge, Chappaquiddick, and the whole conspiracy to that. That's a whole different conspiracy.
Yeah.
It's just crazy what's happening with that family, man.
Well, they had a rift with the CIA, and the CIA was fucking height of their powers in the fucking 60s, dude. Those people were fucking running shit, dude. They probably still are. We just don't fucking know about it. But like in this time, they were probably really the ones fucking running shit, dude. Like with all these wars and you know, we talked about some of this other crazy MK Ultra shit. Cuba, all the Cuba shit, dude. CIA was involved in all that shit.
It's mind-boggling, though. It's just really is. John Jr. was on the plane. The girl killed was Ted Kennedy, Chappaquiddick. It's like, my God, dude. How much we're kind of going into the conspiracy thing, you know, and conspiracy pretty much is Kennedy. It fucking is, dude. It's fucking crazy. Why not take a step back? I just don't get it myself. I just don't understand, dude.
The other thing, when you want to talk conspiracy theories, the end of the end, you're in a new studio, dude.
Yeah,
I like it.
Hell yeah.
Dude, I fucking love Modelo. Modelo's fucking really good.
I like Mexican beer, bro.
Yeah, I like Modelo. I don't like Corona. I like Modelo.
Yeah. By the way, that's the sponsor of the show, Man of Action Figures. Check them out, manofactionfigures.com.
I gotta take a ride down there again, Randy. I truly do.
Yeah, bro, for sure, dude.
We need to hang.
Hell yeah.
Tank brought it up. We need to hang again.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
live,
sure.
Live.
Yeah. We'll do it live. Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Live and direct.
Hell yeah. Okay, what I was saying. So it was today with, not that this is an important show or anything, but like there's a lot of important podcasts. There's a lot of people who have access to quasi journalism. There's a lot of news channels, cable news channels, local news channels, national news channels. Back in this era, I think it was like ABC, CBS, NBC. That's it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you knew the heads of those three channels, it was very easy to push a narrative.
Of course.
So if you wanted to push the narrative, I'm putting on my tinfoil hat here, right? Call me crazy, whatever. I'm not saying it this way or that way, but I'm just saying when Kennedy gets killed, and we're bouncing around a lot because we've been drinking and we've been talking for 2 hours, but whatever. Indulge me for a second with this. If you say, Dan Rather, this was an easy shot, which what Oswald did was not, I'm sure a good Marine could probably do the shots, but that was a moving target. It wasn't that close. But in the news, it was said it was an easy shot. They easily put out a narrative. Easy shot, one guy. It was this guy. He got shot. Case closed. And like the majority of the people were like, okay, dude, we've always trusted the news. The news is not going to lie to us. It was just one crazy guy. And that's it. That was much easier to do back then is the point I'm making. I'm not saying right, wrong, or otherwise. I don't think it would be that easy today. Can you imagine the investigative journalism and video? Because now we have everybody's got a fucking video camera on their hands. That would have if Trump or somebody important like that got shot in a public place, it wouldn't be easy to fucking case closed in like a couple weeks. That's what I'm saying.
Definitely, and it really wasn't Rather. It was Robert R. Morrow. And he was like the voice, and it was Morrow, and it was oh my God, Cronkite. Cronkite was the other.
Rather was there too, right?
Cronkite. I believe Cronkite was a little after. I think it was Robert. It was more Morrow, and they were the moral cause. The news is the news, non-bias. if they said it was, if something like that would happen today, just imagine we have all this conspiracy with Kennedy. If it was today, oh my God, it would be through the fucking roof. It would be through the roof. And it's through the roof even back then.
Yeah, today would have been way more.
Yeah.
Also,
look at us.
yeah,
I didn't
we're here
become.
talking shit about it.
I was in a conspiracy theorist fucking last week.
Are you one this week, though?
Yeah.
Would you consider yourself a conspiracy theorist?
No, but I really enjoy them a lot.
Exactly. And that's my point. I enjoy it. I'm not going to tell you I believe them all.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Because there is some that is like, dude, 9/11 full on, bro. I'm with it.
See, I'm not.
Where's Chris when we need him?
Yeah.
I'm more a Kennedy conspiracist. I'm not a 9/11 one. I'm not a 9/11 one.
Kennedy, I don't get it. Like, what difference does it make if it's two shooters?
That makes all the difference.
Yeah, it makes a big difference because all of a sudden, if there's two shooters, it's not just one random wacko.
It's
One
like they're
random
trying to
wacko.
kill him.
One
For sure.
random wacko could do anything, and you could just say, "This is some crazy, deranged guy." He just hated the president. But all of a sudden, if you have two shooters, then that's already a conspiracy, right? When you have more than two guys,
Of course.
we plan it. We're going to do this. You're going to be over there. I'm going to be over here. If there's another guy behind that said, hey, they want us to do this. You got to go over there. You got to be here. When I do this, you do that. And then we go out. So now we have a plan. Now we have a conspiracy. And in 1979, there was a commission that concluded that there was a fourth shot from the famous grassy knoll, and they used, I'm probably butchering the word, a dictalet or something that registers sound, and it registered what the sound is of a gunshot and where it came from, and they concluded that there was a fourth shot from the grassy knoll.
Can I just say?
You can say whatever you want.
And I am.
No, you can't. Never mind.
But can I just say?
No, you can't. Just kidding. I took you off for a second. Yeah, go.
What's the word I'm looking for? It's I don't know what the phrase I'm thinking, but what the Zapruder film. What a fuck up. What did the Zapruder film, which was totally unexpected, right? That was like the X factor. They did not expect somebody to be filming and capturing what happened in the Zapruder film. That was like the X factor. That was a serious fuck up in everybody's plan that they did not expect.
Now, this came out in Geraldo Rivera in the 80s, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to show it here. I don't know if you guys can see it. Are you guys seeing it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Now, for me, the most important thing that came out of this film was the fact that it was always said that he got shot from the back.
Mm-hmm.
But this clearly appears to be a shot from the front.
Yeah.
To me.
Yeah, definitely.
Which would tell you that there wasn't just one shooter up there.
Exactly, and that's why I totally agree. Nobody expected the Zapruder film to be.
Is this original footage?
Yes.
This is some dude with the guy's name was Zapruder. He was standing there and he was filming with a little handheld camera. Is he already shot at that point, like through the throat?
No.
Because he looks like he's fussing with his shirt or something.
He might be.
And she's looking at him, and then the second shot comes in, or another shot, which really that one.
Dude, his head got blown off, bro.
This is so sad. Her picking up like the pieces of brain.
Bro, that's fucking devastating. Even now, he was shot already, and that's when she's looking at him, and then the second shot comes in.
Yeah. That's the history of the shots there. First shot from the rear dents the chrome topping above windshield. Second shot hits JFK in the throat. Third shot from the rear misses and hits curb. Then spectator James Tague. Fourth shot from rear hits Texas Governor John B. Connally in back, wrist, and leg. Fifth shot from front hits JFK in right front of skull with an exploding round. Now, the other wacky part about this is the magic bullet theory and the bullet found on the gurney, which is in perfect fucking condition. It's like a mint bullet that they find on the gurney later, which seems like an obvious plant, dude. Anybody who's ever shot and retrieved their bullets or shot an animal hunting and found the bullet inside the animal knows what a bullet. Shout out to these people here that I looked at their video, by the way, not my video.
What a fucking god that guy recording, huh?
What a what?
A fucking god. That's like the best footage of all time right there.
Yeah.
Definitely.
One of the most important pieces of film.
You need to watch JFK tomorrow, dude. I'm serious.
Nah.
Only if you watch Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Once somebody tells me to do something more than once, I don't want to do it.
Okay, I won't tell you again.
What am I supposed to watch? Because I've seen both those things.
Fucking, what was it?
You guys will give me homework before the episode's done. But the bullet, what I was saying, I've been hunting all my life with my dad. I've seen a lot of dead deer. I've, skinned deers. I've cut up, butchered the deer meat. I've retrieved bullets from inside. Dude, once a bullet hits bone, it does no longer looks like what it looks like before you fire it. There's fragments that go everywhere. That part is fucking bullshit. I don't care what anybody says about that, dude. There's no way you get a perfect. The magic bullet thing, that's crazy. I know 22s will fucking rattle around your whole fucking body and shit, but that wasn't a 22. That's fucking weird too. All that fucking magic bullet thing.
Well, like that guy that got hit in the back, wrist, and leg?
Let me see if I can pull up like a diagram of the magic bullet.
It's straight and to the left, right and to the left. You gotta watch JFK, Tank.
That's it, bro.
Right.
3 strikes, you're out.
So here you go.
And to the left.
So it comes into the shoulder, over to his throat, out into this guy's like lower bicep, upper bicep, lower shoulder area, into his wrist, down to his thigh.
Dude, that's insane.
This is like something like my son would come up with,
At the end of the day, it doesn't fucking add up, dude. I'm sorry.
Like, if I found this to be true, I'd probably be like, all right, guys, I know this sounds crazy. I probably wouldn't even, I'd be like, we can't tell these people that this is what happened.
Dude, Seinfeld did a whole fucking episode on this, and it was
For real?
hilarious.
Why is he holding his hand like that? Who holds her hand like that?
He's the driver.
No,
that was the guy riding with him. It was a senator, I believe.
Here's like an upper view.
Dude, that doesn't make any sense at all.
Exactly.
First of all, how does it go up and then have enough momentum to go through the other guy's whole torso?
Exactly. It's the magic bullet.
Dude, it's a high-powered rifle. It's not... A 22 is a very small round. A 22 can act in this fashion.
Yeah, but still, I don't think it go through one person and hit somebody.
No, that bullet's losing power.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the fucking wanted bullets.
And then, what was the thing with the scope? They were saying the scope was off on the gun. The weird thing is he bought the gun through the mail too, which was very easy to trace the gun back to him. Why would you buy a fucking gun through the mail to do the most important murder in all time, almost, I guess, in American history, maybe? I don't know.
Well, back the going back to Lee, not Lee Harvey Oswald, but back to John Wilkes Booth
Mm-hmm.
with Lincoln. This is it, right?
Right.
You're not gonna get, dude. I've been drinking a lot, bro. I feel
That's
really
cool.
good. I feel really good, but
That's what we're all about here. Now, back in these days, it was much easier to fucking bust a cap in somebody's ass, though.
of course,
No video.
no nothing.
Back of the head, you mean not in the ass?
Yeah, wherever, dude. Good old fucking Abe, dude. Honest Abe. They got him. But dude, the 60s, a lot of crazy shit, dude. The CIA,
Dude,
spooks.
but what about all the connections between Kennedy's assassination and Lincoln's assassination? Wasn't Lincoln's secretary named Kennedy? And there's so many freaking freaky fucking connections between the two, right?
There's a lot of synchronicity, I think, or shit like that. That like
Coincidences.
Yes.
Lincoln's secretary was named Kennedy,
Kennedy
and Kennedy's secretary
was named Lincoln or some shit like that. Yeah, it's a lot of fucking. It's just fucking nuts, dude. It's nuts.
It's kind of like that Alex Smith, Joe Theismann thing a little bit.
Yeah.
With the yard line and the scores and
Monday night, all that stupid shit.
Yeah, crazy shit.
The 60s were the shit, dude. Everybody talks that we're living in crazy times. The 60s were the crazy times.
When you went to the bathroom, we talked about the feminist movement also.
Mm-hmm.
There was the Native American, I think it's the proper term, movement also.
Mm-hmm.
Was in the 60s.
And the 70s. I remember Marlon Brando, when he won the Oscar for Godfather, I believe he didn't accept it, and he sent one of an Indian to accept his award. Crazy times, bro. Crazy times.
You know, any of these inner topics are probably worthy of, an episode on their own, dude. Back to Vietnam, where I know we're bouncing around, dude. 58,000 American dies. 58,000 Americans died. 2 million civilians died. 1 million North Vietnamese soldier. 250K South Vietnamese soldiers. Basically, this is just over the stopping of the spreading of communism. And who's the president when they were going out who said, you have to be weary of the industrial, what did he call it? The industrial military complex. Was it Eisenhower?
It sounds like it would be Eisenhower.
I believe Eisenhower, in his the address that they give before they go out, he said, we have to be weary of that as a nation, because basically that's a machine, right? And war is business.
War is money. War is money.
I can't have all these fucking tanks and all these soldiers. I got one tank over here. But like, if I had a shitload of him, I got to put them to do something, dude. I got to use them, bro, and there's no business like war business, bro. So there was never anything more prophetic than that when he said that, dude. Like, we created that monster during World War II, and it's hard to fucking stop that monster, bro.
It is. Everybody says, Roosevelt got us out of the Depression with the New Deal and all that. But in my honest opinion, and I am no expert by any means, World War II got us out of the fucking depression. You know what I'm saying? The war machine got us out of the depression. At the end of the day, that's my honest opinion. I'm no expert. War is money.
That's Cheney.
War is
Mhm.
money, bro. Exactly. War
Good
is
things
money.
came out of it too, though, like the Industrial Revolution and all that shit was a major. We put everybody to fucking work, women, fucking, everybody, but it's hard to stop that machine, dude. Once you get it, once you get it going like that.
Rolling.
Exactly.
And the Vietnam thing was a fucking failure, right?
Vietnam was a bitch, bro. I met a lot of war veterans after in the 70s and in the early 80s, and they were fucked up.
Yeah.
They were fucked up. They weren't. Um, George Carlin calls it right. Every war, shell shock, PTSD, all that shit. It gets a better term, but dude, war fucks you up, dude. The
How
shit
can
you
it not?
see, dude. I gotta tell you, man. I am blessed. I never went to war because I would never want to experience that. That's terrifying.
How hard is it to go from that reality to like, all right, we had you over here killing all these people. Now I need you to come back here and just fucking go to your 9 to 5. Forget about all that shit you did.
I can't imagine that, dude. And props to those veterans, and thank you for all your service, man. Because the price you guys have paid is immeasurable. It truly is.
Yeah, fucking crazy what we put those people through in another place with people they never met, with shit you never. Fuck, man, you shouldn't have to ask people to do that shit.
Exactly.
I'm not saying countries
then-
have to do things.
Mm-hmm.
Then they don't
Sometimes.
even fucking take care of them. Most of them are fucking homeless and shit.
That's one thing that, for fucking without a doubt, like those people should be taken care of, with whatever they fucking need, dude.
Definitely.
Medical attention, mental health attention, whatever, dude. You should never turn your back on those people as a country. That's the most fucked up part about it.
They're the best of us. They really are, bro. Their sacrifices is immeasurable.
How about Marilyn Monroe? We haven't even talked about her. She was big in the Was she big in the 60s?
She was in the early 60s. I think that was the end of, I think, what year did she pass? Was it 62, 64? I believe it was early 60s when she passed.
All the Kennedys were banging her, right?
62 died.
Yeah, that was the story.
Some people say they snuffed her out.
I kind of believe that one.
Oh! Oh, I thought you were going to do another.
I believe that one, dude. She was taken out, dude.
62. She died in 62.
Super sad story, too. Norma Jean. Super sad story.
I don't care what nobody says. She was fine as fuck.
Dude, she was She said everybody always said her skin was flawless.
Beautiful woman.
Yeah, I remember my mom talking about her like she was a freaking goddess, bro. She had no marks on her skin,
Except that one beauty mark.
Yeah, she was fucking flawless.
Joe DiMaggio's wife.
Yeah.
He took a swing in her batter's box. Dude, I could have sworn her beauty mark was on her upper lip. It's like on the cheek.
It is.
I think that's Madonna's is a little bit more on the upper lip.
More on the upper lip, yeah. Hers is more on the cheek.
Madonna does have a resemblance to her in that video. Obviously, she's trying to be her.
Definitely.
This bitch is a fucking vampire, dude. She doesn't fucking age. Holy shit, what's going on in her teeth there?
No, she's pretty fucked up right there.
You're still hitting it right there, though.
Randy, tell me you went to a Madonna concert.
I went to a Madonna concert.
Thank you.
Did you hear about her daughter?
No.
Look up her daughter.
What's
What
going
is
on
her
with her
name?
daughter?
She doesn't have a last name. We can't look her up.
I think her daughter came out, man.
Came out as...
The closet?
Yep.
Who's the father of this girl?
The dude, that actor, I forget his name. He's acting. He's done a ton of roles on Law and Order.
This is not from the waiter guy.
That's no. Was he a waiter? He might have. He was an actor too. He might have been a waiter.
Carlos Leon.
Yeah, Leon. That's exactly right. He was on. He did a ton of episodes on Law and Order. But oh no, I am sorry. She did not come out. The one that came out was Gloria Stefan's daughter. I am so sorry. My mistake.
Whoa, dude, you're putting people out of the closet that are still in.
Dude.
I am so sorry. It was Gloria Stefan's daughter that came out.
Dude, you can't take that out. You can't take that back, bro.
I just did.
We're gonna be sued.
All right.
All right, we retracted it in time though.
I retract that. It's Gloria Stefan.
For,
it was Gloria Stefan's daughter that came out. I'm so
okay.
sorry.
Well, now we're gonna have to look her up.
I am so sorry.
public emotional stress that we put on her daughter.
I am so sorry. My apologies.
We forgive you.
Let me see.
That's Gloria. I'm guessing this is her daughter on the left.
Yeah.
Esta la flaca from La Hora de la Flaca.
Esa la flaca.
Yeah. Miami icon, Gloria Stefan.
Yeah, dude. Props, bro. And Emilio.
Miami Sound Machine.
Yeah. And God bless her daughter, dude. I'm not saying anything negative. I'm just saying that.
Oh, yeah, bro. To each their own, dude.
Yeah,
No
exactly,
problem,
dude. I don't give a... Live your life, bro. I don't care.
That's easier to do nowadays, but still probably very
Props.
hard thing to do, man.
Props.
All right, so we make football picks. Let's make some conspiracy picks. Recap.
Let's do it.
JFK. Who wants to go first?
What's the question?
Yeah.
What happened?
Conspiracy.
But what kind? I think we almost know for sure there was a conspiracy, but what and why?
Mafia. I'm going to go mafia, Cuba, all that shit. I agree with that shit.
I'm going to go government coup.
Me too.
With LBJ.
I'm including all that. I don't know about LBJ.
Always agreeing around you, bro.
No, on this on the conspiracies we tend to disagree almost all the time.
You know what, Tank?
Look at Roe for a second. He's got those glasses on. If he takes off the Hialeah hat, he puts on a black suit with a black tie, combs his hair. Fucking CIA agent, bro.
Yeah, you're right. Tank, but you're right. Me and Randy seem to go a lot alike, but then we go to the left. It's funny.
All right.
I'm thinking LBJ coup.
I'm not thinking LBJ. I'm not thinking LBJ, but I am thinking coup.
LeBron James.
But what other kind of coup would there be? Because he was taken out of power, and LBJ was the one.
I think there was more behind it than just LBJ. I don't think LBJ was behind it.
So you're thinking LBJ just ended up in power, but he was taken out of power by other forces, and
By other
LBJ
forces.
just happened to be the dude that was there.
Exactly.
Okay. I mean, the LBJ coup, he was from Texas. He knew a lot of people from Texas. The route was changed. Those are the kind of things I'm kind of using as my little background to the whole fucking thing. Who fucking knows, though, dude? Look how many years have gone by and how confused we still are about it.
Exactly. And we'll probably always be confused.
Yeah, we'll never know for sure, probably.
We'll never know.
Everybody's dead. Well, I'll get to that one when I get that question. Tank, what do you think?
I don't know, bro. Everybody's dead. That's the only thing that makes me lean towards conspiracy. But dude just got his fucking brains blown out.
That is without a fucking doubt that happened. That we just saw the film. All right, the moon. Did we land? Yes or no? Go ahead, Jaime.
Yes.
Tank?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say no. Too many weird.
Give us the why.
Too many weird things, dude. We only did it at one time. We're the only ones that went. We never went back. Super fucking difficult. Another weird thing about the moon landing is we got all those fucking Nazi guys ran NASA at the time. Did you guys know that?
Mm-hmm.
We had a shitload of fucking ex-Nazis. I mean, what? Fuck. To me, there is no ex-Nazi, dude. When you're a Nazi, you're a fucking Nazi.
You're a fucking Nazi, exactly.
Hey, no, I played for the Patriots. No, you're a Patriot, bro. You were always...
Okay. Real quick. And I'm probably going to get some shit for this, but you never hear a guy, you know what? Yeah, I took it in the ass. It wasn't for me.
Right. It's just that one time.
I'm not gay. It wasn't for me. I'm not gay. I'm straight, but I did take it in the ass once.
I mean, Tanks told me that a few times, but...
Yo, I always say you need to try it at least once. How do you know you don't like it?
That's okay, bro. I'll take your word for it.
You're right. Yeah, and you're never an ex. You're also never an ex-Nazi.
You're never an ex-Nazi.
So that was a weird thing about that too. Not that has anything to do. I'm sure those guys were capable, but I don't know. All right. You think we went, Tank?
Yeah, for the second time.
All right. Yeah, I'll tell you Chris's theory, which is fucking interesting. He told us one time on the show. He says we were in a rush and we didn't go the first time. We kind of faked it to get it over with, but we did eventually end up going.
I think we went.
That was his theory, which was I had never really heard that one. All right. The picks are in. Next week we'll know. Can you imagine? Next week we'll know for sure. That would be fucking amazing, dude, if we could fucking find out for real.
I don't know, but they're turning off your lights, bro.
Yeah, that's kind of like when at the bar when the lights go out and shit behind me.
That's cool.
Manson. Let me ask you about that. Just some wacko, charismatic cult leader who did some senseless killings, or is there more than we were fed through the mainstream media, and maybe he was involved with CIA, MK Ultra, other shit, and they used him?
I didn't even think that was a conspiracy, bro. I just thought he was a fucking cult leader.
No, he was a cult leader.
Yeah, but that's it.
Just some wacko who got some people to kill some people he had vendettas against.
Exactly.
Oh shit! Look at that guy behind you.
I've been having fucking cameos all day today, bro.
Hey, is he black or is he gray?
Gray.
Nice.
What do you think, Hylia?
No conspiracy. He was a fucking wacko cult leader kind of guy. No?
I'm going to read this book, and I'm going to get back to you on this, because if any of the shit the guy said on the show was true, I think there's a lot more fucking shit. How would you explain this dude getting out of being arrested when he's already been in jail a shitload of times, and they just let him out?
They didn't read his rights.
He got out a shitload of times, dude, out of arrests that would have put him back in jail from 67 to 69.
I don't think that proves that he wasn't a cult leader and he just fucking wanted these fucking everything after he was incarcerated proves to me that he was just a fucking psycho, egomaniac that got people to follow what the fuck he wanted to do.
All right, I'm gonna hold judgment on that one. I'll get back to you guys.
Fair enough.
Do we need to vote on anything else?
Kennedy?
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
I said government coup.
What about Robert Kennedy?
That is
That guy
another
got
fucking
shot.
weird one, dude. That could be the same fucking thing, dude. Doesn't get nearly as much pub as his brother, but still, you know, that guy was likely going to be president. He was starting to gain a lot of steam.
Dude, and to get murdered in what was he? He was in the kitchen
Yes.
of the hotel
Sirhan.
by Sirhan.
He had gotten shot prior to that at like a rally or something like that he was doing.
No,
I'm pretty sure.
no, he never got shot before that.
I don't think so. What came out of this is they started giving Secret Service detail to any candidates, not just the president. Crazy how they have these pictures, right?
Dude, not for nothing. I think this was worse than Kennedy. I mean, you know, than John F. Kennedy. I think him getting killed was more devastating.
How about Martin Luther King and Malcolm X?
Oh my God.
Who do you think took those guys out? CIA?
Dude, I'm not ready to even comment on that yet.
I don't know enough about those, but I know
Exactly. I'm not ready to comment.
if you dive into those, there's a lot of weird shit too.
Martin Luther King, God bless, man. I'm not ready to comment right now on that. I really don't know where. Yeah, I'm not ready to comment on that. I really don't want to say.
There was definitely a lot of weird shit going on. Obviously, those were also. It seemed like anybody in the 60s that was charismatic and capable of getting a lot of followers and people to believe in their causes, whether for good or evil, were just fucking taken out, dude. Like, who's left from the 60s like that? They were all got killed.
Yeah.
By who or why or what, you know, that's all that's just debatable. But what's not debatable is that almost anybody important from the 60s that had followers and was a charismatic leader was fucking murked, bro.
Dude, but Martin, that guy was a saint, man. That guy was a saint.
A fucking damn shame, dude. All of these are a damn shame.
Timeless figures.
There probably isn't a decade that many people, that many important people or important leaders. I don't know. I'm not a world historian either, so who knows? Maybe somebody will fucking tell me. Yeah, what about the 80s in France or what? I don't fucking know. But dude, it just seems like it's almost unbelievable.
Dude, not like the 60s, right? Malcolm X. We haven't even spoken Malcolm X. It's fucking crazy.
Who important got killed in the 70s, for example?
In the 70s.
Or the 80s, for that matter.
In the 80s, it was
Lenin was a big one, right?
Lenin was in 1980. Oh my God, what was this guy? I can't remember this guy, dude. I think he was from Egypt.
King Tut.
No, it wasn't fucking King Tut.
That was way back.
It was
Well, tell us about him. Maybe we can help you.
Yeah, bro.
dude. He was the Prime Minister of Egypt.
Oh, Bob Marley.
He went to Camp David. Oh my God, bro! I gotta look this shit up.
Look it up. Look it up. Let's see. Can we think of anybody else important? You're at a loss to come up with any people as important as JFK, RFK, MLK, Malcolm X that got killed in a decade.
Anwar Sadat.
And what was his deal?
He was the Prime Minister of Egypt, dude, and I remember he went to Camp David with Kennedy. I'm sorry, not with Kennedy, with Carter, and the Camp David Accord, and he was assassinated. I believe it was during. I'm not sure if it was a okay. I'm a little. It was a parade, and some guy came out and shot him, and that guy was killed right away. Anwar Sadat, man.
I think it got real hard to fucking kill dudes after the 60s. Like
Anwar
that.
Sadat was killed, and he was massive. Yeah. Anwar Sadat. I remember when he was killed, he wanted to bring peace to the Middle East, and that was a big blow.
Peace in the Middle East.
That became a saying.
Yeah, that was a big blow.
What about Paul Castellano?
That was in the 80s.
Yeah.
Biggie and Tupac.
Okay, we're jumping decades here.
That was 90s, no?
Yeah,
For sure.
we're jumping decades, but Anwar Sadat was massive in the 80s. I believe it was the early 80s.
What else is there to say about the 60s, dude?
What's that song, man?
Who was killed recently?
Recently?
Like important people of this caliber that were killed recently?
I don't think there's been. The last real huge assassination attempt was Reagan. That assassination attempt was big.
Oh, dude, Bush, when they threw the shoes at him.
I don't think that's up to that same level.
Yeah, but he fucking dodged the shit out of him. Huh?
That was hilarious, bro.
Dude, you know what I love?
His smile.
You could tell the difference in the show when it starts and when it's 3 hours in.
I gotta show that Bush shoe scene.
Wait a second. I got to take another break.
Holy shit, dude. We gotta get you a catheter or something, dude.
Randy, check out these Gatorades.
I seen those before. There's multiple versions, right?
Yeah,
Are those just straight up all orange?
yeah, and it's genuine leather.
Nice. Let me see if I can show the Bush shoe throwing incident.
Shoot.
I'll wait for Hialeah to come back from the little boy's room.
Dude, Trump makes Bush look like a genius, right?
Fool me once. Shame on you. Fool me twice. You can't fool me again.
Bush, when he threw up. What was
I
that?
don't remember it. I don't remember that. I kind of feel like throwing up myself right now, if I'm honest with you, dude.
He threw up in Japan?
Did he? I'll look that up later. Yeah, Bush would have some crazy fucking speeches. Like My speech is slurring, actually. I was waiting for you, bro. I'm going to show the shoe throwing incident. Am I sharing the screen?
No.
Not yet.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, you remember when Bush threw up?
No.
I want you to focus on Bush's face after the first shoe gets thrown. That's actually not a good shot of his face. He gives like a little smile.
Yeah, I seen it.
Where was that?
He was in I want to say in some Middle Eastern country.
Pretty good aim, though, right?
He missed, dude. You should have got him with at least one shoe.
Dude, he missed, but he came close, bro. It was a good
Dude,
shot.
no, he dodged it, and he was going for the head, bro. He didn't.
Well,
want
I like the lateral movement on Bush. Let's see here.
It was a good shot. Bush was better at dodging.
Dude, he was going straight for the head, bro.
Yeah.
Is this like super slow-mo or what is this? Or he kept going with the press conference?
I don't know why he threw the shoe at me.
I think he just kept on with the press conference.
Yeah. Bush is a fucking badass, bro. Who do you guys think was really running the country? Was it Bush or Cheney?
Wow, Cheney, bro.
Definitely, right?
That guy's a devil, dude. Yeah.
I'm in total agreement. It was Cheney. But
yes.
but at the same time, Bush, he came across as dumb, but he wasn't fucking dumb, dude. He's a fucking smart ass fucking guy.
I don't know.
He doesn't get the credit. He doesn't get the credit, man. He doesn't get the credit.
Can't fool me again. Remember that? You remember that one?
I think he remembers, bro.
Fool me twice.
Can't fool me again.
Fool me again.
All right, guys. I think we hit the major. We captured something. Maybe a buzz is what we captured, but we did talk for a long time, and there's a lot of fucking loose ends. That's for sure, right? You could say that if you want to. A lot of loose ends.
Yes.
In the 60s.
Definitely.
A lot of things people may not all agree on.
Bro, we didn't even bring up the Black Panthers.
I had them here in my notes. That was another movement because, you know, with the whole civil rights movement too, a lot of people were like, this shit ain't working out, dude. Black power. Let's just go black power. Yeah. Let's go, you know.
Fight the power.
Black businesses, black neighborhoods, you know. A country trying to find its way. And dude, that decade shaped a lot of fucking shit. We're going through a mini version of that probably.
Yeah.
A lot of movements, you know, a lot of tensions. I mean, am I right that Johnson was the other party from JFK?
Well, Johnson.
Or was he the same party, but he was just going head to head against him, and then he ended up with him?
Yes.
All right, that's what it was. All right, gotcha. Kind of like a Kamala Biden thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but the divide was way smaller back then. There wasn't such a gap in the philosophies of one party or the other like we have now. I think.
I don't know if there was as much antagonism between.
No. Those were the first televised debates too, I think, in the 60s.
I believe the first televised debate was Kennedy and Nixon. and Nixon was famous for fucking up that debate and sweating and just fucking losing it during that debate. And Kennedy was a fucking movie star, and he just set himself apart from Nixon, and he won. He basically.
You're kind of sweating like Nixon right
No,
now.
I'm fucking I'm pretty dry actually, but Kennedy basically won the election on those debates because Nixon just lost it.
Nixon, dude, that's a whole nother.
That's the 70s. We'll get into Nixon in the 70s.
Because Nixon lost to Kennedy, but then came back later.
I don't believe Johnson ran in 68. Johnson did not run in 68. If I remember correctly, and Nixon won the election over McGovern, but I might be wrong in that point.
I think that sounds right, dude. Is that Nixon sweating right there?
And during the 60, I think, yeah, against Kennedy, he lost the election during that debate because he just fucking lost it.
Another thing about Nixon, Kennedy, a lot of people don't know about is that he had tremendous pain from some injuries that he had, and the guy had to wear like a corset type of thing, dude, just to fucking be able to stand properly and
back injury.
Yeah. Which did not help him in hiding from those bullets. That's not even a joke, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they shoot you one time, you know, you go and you duck. It wasn't that easy for him to hunch over with that shit on.
Randy, I don't think he had the chance.
Yeah, probably not, dude. That's another weird thing, that he was in an open motorcade, too. Just to throw back a little.
Makes no sense, right?
Little spice.
Makes no sense.
And I think that might have been like a last-minute change. The route was a last-minute change.
I believe the route was a last-minute change or something like that.
Yeah. There's a lot of rabbit holes, dude. We can't go down all of them. But a lot of weird shit. Even Bush's grandfather, or original Bush, Prescott Bush, there's a lot of fucking wacky shit he was involved in too.
Mm-hmm.
Prescott Bush. Maybe another day we'll get into. Guys, it's almost 3 hours, dude. We should hit it. Check out Hialeah's channel, Hialeah Comic Bro. What do you got going next week?
Monday night, I got the Johnson Show with me and Steve, Stone Cold Steve. We're going to be doing top 5 favorite all-time quarterbacks in the NFL, plus all-time 1 favorite college quarterback. And then I got Inquiry Minds next Wednesday night on my channel, 9 o'clock. Please tune in. We interview somebody in the comic book community.
Hell yeah. I've been on that show. It's lots of fun. I've seen quite a few episodes.
Thank you.
That's always cool. Tank, you got to watch JFK. I think is what you've been assigned.
That's your homework. Is JFK.
I'm out of here, bro.
You got to watch Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Hialeah.
That's my homework.
What do I got to do?
You got to lose some of these freaking games this week. That's what you got to do. You got to come back to down to earth with these.
I thought you were going to say I got to lose some weight, which I probably do also.
You got to come down to earth with these picks.
We'll see, bro. I might start gambling if I keep hitting on
No.
Next week, that's why I have my skeleton over here. I want to talk about some Halloween shit.
Let's do it.
Movies, stories, trick-or-treat stories. I did a Hialeah episode. It was a Hialeah episode. I was in Hialeah trick-or-treating in that era. We did an episode last year about Halloween, which was fun, and we talked about the origins of Halloween and some of the stories. So I'm probably want to revisit a little bit, because next Friday is like the night before Halloween, I think, or something like that.
It's
So
the 30th.
yeah, that'll be fun. All right, dudes, check out manofactionfigures.com if you can. There's a YouTube channel there.
Randy,
Yeah,
and you just put up a video for Man of Action Figures.
I did. I've been doing those more recently. I put one up a couple days ago with some of the new shit that we got in the store. It's in Naranja. If you're in the Homestead area, you can check it out. 275-51 South Dixie Highway. You can call 305-255-1987. You could email us info@manofactionfigures.com, or you can check out manofactionfigures.com.
Tank, go to sleep.
Hell no.
Guys, thank you, man. Thank you for everybody who participated in the chat. Thank you for everybody watching on the replay. We will see you next time.